Hello, we're back. Hello, I was just running late. Well, okay, I was running a little bit late, but not like in a really bad panicky way. It was just like, oh, I'm about to hit stream time. Like it'll just take me a moment to be ready, but that's fine. Um, and then I was, as I was waiting for the time to come, I was just looking at my Stream Deck settings, and I just wanted to, because I've been saying this. I've been messing with the commands or the buttons I use to start and stop the stream. Because what I like to do, or what I've been trying to do, is set it up so it'll automatically play an ad at the start of the stream, so I don't have to do that manually, and then that gives us like an hour and a half without any ads, like right at the start of the stream, which works really nicely because we're just at the starting soon screen at that time, so it doesn't matter. I can just throw an ad on there and get some free time. And I couldn't get that to work the way I wanted it to. Like, it would play an ad, it would work, but the way it usually works is you're given like half an hour at the start of the stream before the first ad will start to play, when you've got it set to like not pre-roll ads and specifically set ad periods. Usually you get that, then you play the 3 minutes of ads, and then they give you an extra hour on top of that, so you get an hour and a half. But whenever I set it to be done automatically through the Stream Deck, it wouldn't give me that. I would just get like half an hour, which is definitely not right. I'm thinking about the math now, and that certainly does not add up. So I was like, oh, I don't want that to happen again today, so I'll just do it manually. So I was going into the Stream Deck and like, oh, I'll just delete these two commands off the, because I have like, the button does several things. I have like a button that is a toggle, or I guess a switch. So I have the start button, which like starts the stream. It starts the music at the start. It does like a handful of other things just to set things up. And I was like, okay, I'll just do, because I put like a delay. That's what I'd been trying to do, was putting a delay on it, so that maybe it would work normally. And that I need to mess with that more. Maybe I can still make that work, because if I could do that, usually I have to press the start button and then kind of, well, it's been easier because I found that you can set a quick action on the stream manager on Twitch to run a 3-minute ad, and that works doing it manually. But it would be nice if I needed to like go do stuff just before the stream, if I could just press it and then go straight in, be straight in, stream is going, the music is playing, and also the ad plays, so I don't have to do that manually. But so I go into it and I'm like, oh, I'll just delete this for now, because I know it's not going to work as is, and I don't want to mess with it right now, because I don't have any time, because I'm running late. So I'm like, okay, I'll delete these. And then it starts freezing up, like the delete doesn't work. It's not like it's not responding or anything. Let me tap back in so you've got the music. But it's not doing the thing. It's not deleting the commands. So I'm like, okay, that's weird, but the stream, it's Elgato, their software is weird sometimes. I'll just restart it. So I closed out of it and restarted it. And lo and behold, the entire like start and stop button setup has been deleted. So I lost that. So I had to quickly, I was like, oh fucking hell, I don't have the time to fix that right now, and I don't remember exactly how I had it set up. So I should have like saved it, I guess, backed up a profile. It's probably something you can do. But I was neglectful and didn't do that. So I had to just start the stream through OBS manually and make sure the music was starting. So that was a fun little panic for the start of a stream where I'm already running late. And hi, Chrysanthemum, by the way. I don't think I said that, but yeah, very late. I was busy with other stuff ahead of it. I don't know why I'm just tabbing out to like gesture with the mouse at things you can't see. I don't know why I do that. There we go. Tab back in. But yeah, I was just rushing around doing things, noticing that like, oh god, running out of time. It wasn't garden stuff, thankfully. Gardening isn't eating into my stream time. I did do a bit of garden stuff today. and I will tomorrow as well. But that was done hours ago. Just usual, occasional stuff that needs doing. But anyway, we're back playing Yakuza 6, and I've been looking forward to it. I keep saying this, but the game's really good. I'm gripped by the story, and I enjoy the gameplay very much. So there's not much better that I could ask for, you know. I'm proud of myself for doing pretty well with the stream title, though, because I did totally forget to do it ahead of time, which I do sometimes, particularly when I'm busy. I knew roughly what I wanted, though. I wanted to make a joke about Big Low. There's several jokes I'm sure you can make about Big Low and Little Low, because there is Little Low, Jimmy Low. He's not called Little Low, but he is Little Low. But he's dead. But you know, there are bits to be done. There's bits to be had. But yeah, what do we want to do? Because we've got more story ahead of us. We just got into chapter 8. We could go do the meeting with Big Low, and then presumably we should be going back to Onomichi after that. So I'm just thinking, is there anything I want to do before we leave? There's definitely things I want to buy. We've had that issue when we were in Onomichi, where there are characters, you know, for baseball, and there was a sub-story where we couldn't proceed because there was something we needed to buy from Kamurocho. So I'm gonna sort those out. There was Saigo, and there was the baseball guy. And I'm trying to remember what it is they wanted. I mean, there's also, I think, baseball characters we can get from here. It'd be worth looking into those. Oh, right! Yeah, we did have a sub-story going. I gotta assume that's the influencer. The funny man with the selfie stick. It's gotta be, right? Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Met an online video creator. Yeah, so let's, I'll run down, we'll get the taxi up that way. We'll see what's going on with him. I assume, because we only ran into him before and nothing actually happened, so I assume the time for his ass beating has finally arrived. Oh, something else is happening. Not so exciting trip planning. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, at least I'm not having to, like, pack my things. I'm just doing... Fuck. There's a villain. What's happening? What? Oh, I think I know what this might be. I had seen some sub-story stuff. And hi, Zoltai. Hello. Hope you're doing well. I don't know if I know what this is, but I know something that will happen in side content, which is fun. Okay, someone speaking out against the Sayo. I respect that. I was not expecting this. It's doing well. Fucking Kazan crashed in the middle of a boss. Oh, that sucks. Boycott Little Asia. I mean, that's sensible. Sure. Why not? It is also an unsafe place to be. Nice, Bernard. Yakuza-backed loans and the vintage suit of doom. Yeah. What am I typing today? It happens. I make a lot of typos. That's why I'm like. That's why I never say anything in anyone's chat, because I'm not going to make an embarrassing typo. Bomb! A bombing? Holy shit! Ireland. Only terrorists do this. Yeah, apparently you're right. I mean, it might be unrelated. It might have been a separate terrorist. Okay, no, it was them. Okay, so, I mean, I agreed with everything you were saying until you blew up a building. This isn't anything to do with the other Mad Bamba we've been dealing with. I mean, we got that guy. Can't be that guy. Oz? Who are you, though? No, you're just a separate criminal organization. Are you okay? I mean, maybe that business has some connection to the Sayo. Bearing their fangs. And that's a sub-story. That's kind of one of the things with the sub-stories being so high budget and having voice acting and stuff. You can just do real scenes that could totally just be a scene from the main plot. But it's a sub-story now, and now I'm invested. Fuck the guy with the selfie stick. We're doing this. Absolutely, we're doing this. Crazy to scale it with main story plot. Like, yeah, it's related to the Sayo as well. I'm trying to think if there are examples of stuff like that. Because, like, I would say something that comes kind of close to that, I would say, would be Akiyama's sub-stories in 4. The ones where they're centered around his work as a moneylender. It doesn't really relate to the main plot, but it's not just a completely random thing. It's his job. Whereas Kiryu, I mean, I guess he's not unemployed, but he doesn't have work that he does, you know? I don't know. Maybe there are other examples of sub-stories that are linked to the events of the main plot and the current state of Kamurocho. Yeah, you okay? Your outfit seems fine. Hard not to. It was barely in the blast radius. You got lucky as hell. No cameras around here? Not the UK, I guess. The florist would know. The florist would totally know. He does have cameras everywhere. The cameras must exist. Chinese. Yeah. Why would a Chinese guy be fucking with the Sayo? This is what I thought it was. Now I know it is. Verified files from Wilds. Apparently a little over 300 files total. Weird, no, the game like that would have loads more. I guess it depends. Like, with game data files, there can be so much contained within a single file. Like, look at Bethesda games, the way they're structured. The way you have, like, ESP, whatever, data files that you would use for mods, but that are also just for the main game. You can't necessarily take a singular file to be a singular thing. There could be several things all piled together. Not that I'm an expert on how these things work or anything, but oh, at the batting center. Huh. Oh, so we're going to the batting center. Wait, what? Is our guy also at the batting center? Because that was there before this started. Yeah. Okay, I'll go investigate that. Yeah, I know what this is. I saw something about this last time. And it was like, ooh. Okay, there isn't one right by the batting center, but this is close enough. Yeah, it was like, ooh. I was like, oh, they're doing a thing I kind of wanted them to do. They're bringing back something that I have mentioned over the course of this playthrough. Let's fucking go. No. Fuck. Damn it. No. No. So desu ka. No. Get lost. I'm done patronizing your services. Not permanently, just, for right now. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm going to pursue this one. Hello. Would you like to help me warm up? Rude. There you go. I do a flip on your ass. See how you feel about that? Did you drop your knife? He did. Not that. I mean, I guess I'll take that. Thanks for the heat as well. Here you go. Get stabbed. There we go. Lovely. You're stunned. So we can hit him with the fatty charge attacks. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. I haven't done anything off stream this time. But I feel like we're in a good place in terms of our personal strength. Like, we're pretty strong. Gonna need to refill my drink or get my drink. Oh, got out of my XP bonus right now, but we're doing okay. What do we? I have a decent amount of XP right now. What is it we were going for? Yeah, combo speed would be good. I need a lot more green for that. Enhanced counter, right? Guard crush mastery. Yeah, I was looking at that a lot last time. Oh, I didn't see there was Tiger Drop mastery. Oh, that's fantastic. I mean, I'm already like quite comfortable doing Tiger Drops, but if you insist, why not? Why not make it even easier? Make it as easy as the parries are now. Yeah, there's a lot of heat upgrades to get as well. I might go for these. Because we got all these extreme heat specific heat actions last time. Right, I've got to upgrade the heat gauge stats. I mean, I was focusing heavily on the stats. Maybe I should just go into increasing heat gauge and defense, because they are very low comparatively. Let's definitely get defense up. We've got a decent amount of green right now, and put a couple into heat gauge as well. Might as well do evasion as well. Yeah, just fortifying our base stats for now is extremely valuable. I love Kazan. The story's good. Combat's amazing. Difficulty feels just right. I wish it wouldn't crash. Yeah, many such cases. Many such cases of games that just are shit. Not shit, but optimized like shit. It's a very modern problem. I was talking about this with Caleb the other day. Because I think they put out some system requirements for Subnautica 2, I think it was. And it actually had very low requirements, like surprisingly low requirements. But, you know, it's going to look like Subnautica or better. So, and it's going to be like a quite small file size as well. So it might be very well optimized, which I hope to see. I look forward to that. But it's just, yeah, there's a lot of rampant poor optimization in big video games. You know, Wilds is victim to that too. Yeah, what's your deal, terrorist? Not a member of the Sayo, but a Chinese criminal in Japan. Who could it be? An assassin, thank you for the handshake. Hello. Hope you're doing well. We're just face-to-face confronting a terrorist who just blew up a building. It's of some Chinese organization that isn't the Sayo. Here, coughing. No fever, just chilly. Okay, that's good. Hopefully we can maintain that improvement. Doesn't matter. For optimization being developers and chip manufacturers in collusion wouldn't even surprise me. It would be very funny. But, like, there are still games that run awful and have technical issues, even if you have good hardware. Alright, let's throw down low life. Might do my garden update in a minute as well, because I have some pictures. Did some replanting, planting new stuff, and finalizing the rainwater intake for my my water tank as well. That's done now. Should be getting rain today or tomorrow. Gardening update. Let's go through this first. You'll be able. I didn't take a picture of the new water pipe thing specifically, but you'll be able to see it in the background of one of my pictures. Oh fucking hell! Come here. I just want to get to the needle drop, the pin drop, whatever you want to call it, of what this guy's deal is, and then I'll talk about it more. But yeah, I guess I can say what I did. So yeah, replanted some of the tomato plants, the ones that aren't being side shooted as much, so they'll grow into a bush. And it's like I've got 2 hanging baskets, which aren't hanging currently because I don't have good things to hang them on right now, but they're on their way. The hooks I had for them weren't strong enough, but those are planted and those will grow into a bush. And I did one of those with peas as well, because you can apparently have them grow down as well as growing up. It might be neat. An experiment. Who are you with? I think I do. I think I do. Chinese organization in Kamurocho from the past. Yeah! It's the Snake Flower Triad! They're back! Somehow. They've arrived in the sub-stories. We beat the shit out of their boss so badly, their organization crumbled. I guess now they're angry at the Sayo. So yeah, like the Snake Flower Triad are back, the Jingwan are back, and we've got a new Triad. Like everyone is here. Every criminal organization is here. Yeah, Lau Ka Long. We roasted him. He was very annoying in that one data battle, though, in 4. He did. You should know the name. I was going to ask when you had the fish yesterday, what food does streamer actually eat? Every dish ever mentioned elicits I haven't tried that from Robot. Unfortunately, not too much. I've been a very picky eater for a long time, which I'm recovering from now. But you know, I like things. I like stuff. Can't just say that I eat nuggies. I mean, it's true, but I'm moving away from that. You know, mashed potatoes, assorted vegetables, sweet corn, peas, mushrooms, peppers. Did I say mashed potatoes? Definitely mashed potatoes. I just had some pizza, fries, like home fries, stuff like that. It's still a limited selection, but I'm working on expanding it. Just raw, no mixing them together. I mean, they get boiled and they're together. I mean, it's like, you know, boiled vegetables all together. It's like you get them in like a bag of assorted vegetables, and that just goes in. You boil that or whatever, and I have all that with the mash. Like most days, I will have some mashed potatoes, and I'll have a bunch of, you know, peas and sweet corn and carrots. Didn't say carrots. Like little carrot. Cut up bits of carrot and stuff like that, and some mushrooms and some those don't come with the assorted veg, but just some mushrooms also, and the slices of pepper, and I'll just have a bunch of that, get all of it together, scoop it in the mash, in the mouth, in the face port thing. Yummers. You'd have mentioned that River City Girls is free on Epic. Oh yeah, I know about it. I didn't know it was free. I'll grab that. Good stuff. Actress eats like Black Twitter thinks all white people eat. Yeah, I'm trying to work on it. Like everything that I'm growing, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna try and hope to enjoy. You know, I have limited opportunities to try new things, unfortunately. But I'm working on it. You know, like the tomatoes, all the gherkins and cucumbers, I will try. The lettuce that I'm growing, etc., etc. So I'll be trying a lot of that. Wasn't it just a while ago since Actress hadn't had a pizza? Well, I had a pizza years ago, but it was once. I tried pizza once, and I was like, it isn't for me, because I was a much more of a picky eater then. But then I tried pizza again. I had, you know, veggie pizza, which is what I usually have now. And I was like, this is very nice, actually. So I've been having that now and then, though. That's another thing that's gone on my repertoire. It's coming along. You sounding like a broken record, wanting backdoor to end encryption. Of course they do. People who decide laws and knowing jack shit about technology. Name a more iconic duo. I cannot defeat him now. Haven't had pizza. Oh no, I tried it. I tried it once. Like, I had it once when I was young. That was the one time I had tried it. Oh no, I missed a troubler thing. Whoops. But I had just tried it once, and I was like, like I wasn't a huge fan or anything, so I didn't pursue it again until like I don't know, like half a year ago, something like that, when I tried it again. But it was. I mean, I probably had like a whatever qualifies as just a normal default pizza back then, and now I tried veggie pizza, and I was like, good. But that's how it came about. Feels wrong telling people to eat more pizza, but Agrius is an exception. But yeah, you know, I'm doing better. I'm okay. I'm definitely more tolerant to things. Okay, I used to, you know, I'm more comfortable talking about it now. You know, it's embarrassing to a degree to talk about being a picky eater, because it's terrible, and I shouldn't have been that way. And I still got a lot of room to improve, but I'm more chill talking about it now. But yeah, like the last year has been a lot of steps forward. Like there's a lot of cases where before I was like, I would be like, I would have the opportunity to try a thing, but I would psych myself out of it. Like, it's like, oh, I'm going to hate it. Oh, it's going to be gross. And then I would convince myself of that. But I've kind of overcome that. That's been the big thing over the last few years, is getting to that point. And now I can just try stuff. Like, I can just try stuff, and if I don't like it, then it's just kind of like, instead of like, oh no, this is the worst thing I've ever experienced. It's just like, whatever. And even if it's not something I really like, it's like, I can have this with MASH, and it'll be fine. Like, even if I don't like it, that's... Okay, this is how, like, in the Stone Age I am with regards to food tech, is that the last couple of years, the major technological breakthrough for me was eating more than one thing at once. Like, because I'm the kind of guy, I'm like, I'll eat all of this, and then I'll eat all of that, and then I'll eat all of the third thing, and then I'm done. And I would never combine anything. I would never have anything together. But then I was like, what if I have these vegetables, but with the mash? And I was like, oh, wait, this is really good. It doesn't matter if I don't really like it on its own, because I can just combine it with something that is good, and then it will remain good. That has been a major revelation. Like, imagine a revelation like from one of these games, where I see it and it changes my life forever, and I learn a new move. That was me. But that's how far back I am. But I'm moving forward. I'm progressing. I'm getting there. Eat more pizza. Yeah, I'm going to try more pizzas. I got another type of pizza. I had some fresh pizza today. There's other pizza that will be frozen and that I will try at some point soon. It's not much different, I don't think. It's just got a bit more meat on it. But I'll try that. Well, I will mock him on stream. It's only because it's rare and kind of silly. It is, I used to be at the point where I was like, I don't talk about food. I don't want to talk about food. Oh, God. Oh, man. But more recently, it's like, yeah, I can just put it out there because it is silly. I agree with you. Whenever I say, like, oh, I've never tried that, I'm expecting the reaction because I know it's silly. I can play up my mental illness for the bit. It's my ability as a streamer, but I'm pressing on. I'm pressing on. In reality, I think no less a streamer because of his harmless eccentricities. Yeah, it's fine. And then eventually I'll be normal. Eventually I'll just eat all normal stuff and I'll have a wide, varied palate, I'm not like it's anywhere near Gordon Ramsay. I'm sure he'd be fine. He's a relatively cool guy. It's people that are stuck in their ways. If Gordon Ramsay had met me, like, I don't know, any amount of years ago, several years ago, then yeah, sure. But now I'm willing to try whatever. So I think he'd be chill. Like, he'd have liked a wide variety of stuff since childhood, including almost all vegetables not named eggplant. Yeah, I didn't really have that. It was just, these are the things, and it's my fault. I'm not going to blame anything else than me. But I was always resistant to it, and I had my troubles with it, which I am overcoming. And I think I'd say I've overcome my issues with food. There's still a lot of stuff I haven't tried, and there's a lot of, I again, don't have that much variety, but I'm willing to try anything at this point, and I enjoy things a lot more. So I'm good. I'm recovering. It's like, I'm not all the way recovered like a drug addict. I've been to rehab. I'm out of rehab. I'm following my steps. I'm there. I'm on the path. It's good. As long as he's healthy and doesn't go full Howard Hughes. Oh, no. Eggplant's delicious if cooked right. I'm going to say the thing I always say, which is I haven't tried it. I also haven't grown eggplant. Maybe that would be plausible to do. But, like I said, everything I'm growing, I am 100% going to at least try and try to enjoy, which I'm looking forward to. Most people seem to like eggplant. Okay. The peas touch is gay and I won't eat it. Kind of. Not, I was never that bad. But I did used to be, like, a little bit, like, I don't want my food to touch too much. I'm fine with that now. But it's like, I didn't want them to contaminate each other. It's like, I like this thing, and I like this thing, and I like these things, and I will just have them. I'll have thing 1, thing 2, thing 3, and then I'm done. But now it's like, I can go, I still have, like, I guess that's a brain worm that needs to be massaged out as well. Like, I still eat things in a very specific order. You know, like, there's an internal hierarchy that I don't even have to think about. There's just an order in which I eat things. And I think I do want to try going back and forth more, just enjoying everything bit by bit. Because I've been enjoying doing that whenever I've tried to actively do that. That's a step to take. Not liking it might be the price I pay for enjoying all the rest, including common and favorites like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and etc. Yeah, it's probably a decent payoff. Anyway, let me show you the pictures I've got. You also dissect your burger. I've never had a burger. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, until recent, like, I can say, I've never really had anything that is structured like a burger, where it is so many things all in one thing. I've never had anything like that. Until pizza, I guess. Until pizza. Until I've started doing that myself with MASH. Yeah, I've never had a burger. Like, I've not been I've not had the opportunity to do that. Yet not wanting the flavors to contaminate things. I was like that as a kid. Still like eating ingredients raw and separate to empirically experience the food. Yeah, I mean, that's how I am when I'm trying new stuff now, is I'll try it on its own, and I'll be like, oh, I like that, or I don't like that much. And then I'll have it, like, with MASH, or with something else, else that I have. And I'm like, yeah, that's better. So I'm on that now. But I had always been, my folly had always been, I just tried the thing on its own, and then I'm like, ugh, don't like that. And then that was it. And then I would not have it again. But I get it now. I know how to make food work. I understand it. Anyway, let me show you some pictures. The pictures I took today. You may have already seen them on Twitter. Here, I wanted... Oh, God, that's still huge. I'm still doing my trick. Oh, yeah, the picture I had in here before was small, so I had to scale it up. I'm still going to try and use that trick, though, so I don't have to scale images all the time. Just replace the OBS source with the new thing instead of making a new one every time. This is the current state of the greenhouse, though. I wanted to get one of these, this kind of picture taken today, because I hadn't actually... It was like last week or most of the week ago when I built that third shelf in the back, and I hadn't taken a full picture of the greenhouse since before then. So I wanted to get that in, but there is some new and important stuff here. Like I said, if we zoom in a bit, it's going to be a bit difficult. Yeah, I can do it like this. You see this pipe running outside? Got that installed today. That's just up on some hooks. That is connected to the gutter on the right side, and should be getting some rain either later today or tomorrow. And I'll finally get to test if any of that works. But that will be capturing some of the rainwater that ends up in the rightmost gutter, and you can see the other pipe that's from the left gutter, and you can just barely in the background, like behind the window, you can see the water butt that I was mentioning before. You can't see me right now, but don't worry. I mean, maybe I should move this down. If I'm gonna have it, yeah, I can have it be the same source every time, so it doesn't always go to the top of the list. So I can do that. There you go. I'm here now. So is the controller. That's better. But that's the water butt right there. It's got a whole bunch of capacity. Haven't had to refill it since installing the setup, but it is getting lower. So I fill that manually, of course, and it's you know, we haven't had any rain since this whole thing was installed, so it's gonna need manual refilling, especially when it's warm. But ideally, whenever we get rain, we'll be able to capture some of that, and it'll put some of the pressure off having to refill the butt so much. This thing is called a butt, by the way. It's a water butt. Don't worry about it. But yeah, this is the state of most of the plants. This isn't everything yet. Down here, I've got another picture of this, so I won't focus on this too long. The bottom right thing here, this is a bunch of tomato plants, and these are some of the smaller ones. These are the ones that aren't being side-shooted, or at least as much. They're not having their shoots trimmed. So these are going to grow out into like, well, there's 3 of them, but they're going to grow out into a bush, basically, and grow a bunch of smaller tomatoes. because they've not been side shooted. And those are in baskets. They're going to be hanging baskets, but I don't have good supports to hold them up. But those are going to go up on a wall outside to make some use of that space. They'll be able to grow like that. So there's that one. There's another one just off frame. And up top here is an interesting experiment that I'm trying. Excited for the resulting cooking streams. I don't know if there'll be cooking streams, but we were talking about it the other day, and I would definitely like to do some kind of harvest stream somehow. And it wouldn't be like me harvesting everything. Just like, I don't know, when something's ready to harvest and I already know what I'm doing from harvesting other stuff, I might try and do a hand cam thing or something. I need to think about it and think about the exact logistics of it. It's definitely going to be easier to do that in the near future because I'm moving my setup into a different room, which is much closer. It's easier to access the greenhouse because I won't be upstairs anymore. So I might do something like that. I'd like to do something like that with the mushrooms for sure. Like mushrooms, I'd love to do. Maybe if I could bring some of the other plants in and just have them aside, and we could do a harvest segment during a stream. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And for what's beyond that, I don't know. But yeah, the topmost of the baskets here is peas. Those are pea plants. And you may notice, if we zoom in just a little bit more, it's hard to do. I really wish it was better to easier to manipulate images in OBS. Streaming all the way from going into the greenhouse to showing the resulting dish to your fucking face would be a Kino stream. It would be. I would like to try that. I don't know how I would cook the food on stream. But I don't know. Maybe. I'd have to think about it. I was doing Stardew Valley. Pretty much. Yeah, it's great. I loved playing Stardew Valley, and I like doing it in real life too. But maybe I could do like a taste test maybe with it with some of the stuff I harvest, like fresh from the dirt. If it would probably have to be like, I wouldn't, because I'd want to have a hand cam like on a desk, show you the food, harvest the stuff on cam, but like I don't know what I'd do for cooking, because I'd have to like move it away, shift it over. So that I probably wouldn't do that. I'd have to like go and cook it off stream or something. I could probably take pictures for you though while I do that, maybe, and then bring it back and then show that while I taste the spoils. Could be an idea. Frying tomatoes into a sauce and some pasta or potatoes could be a simple start. Maybe. I'll have to think about maybe simple recipes that could be doable. I don't know. Maybe I could get like a hot plate or something. I don't know if that would be plausible, but maybe. Yeah, maybe. I'll definitely think about it. I'd like to do something like that. Incorporate garden stuff into a stream somehow, for sure. But yeah, these are the peas, right? And the cool thing with peas, you can't really see it in this image, but with the way the pea plants are now, they put out these, I don't know what they call them. They grow these kind of tendrils. They're the kind of plant that like grows onto and around structures, right? So you'd usually like build a support for this to grow up, like a trellis or something. But you can also grow them downward, is what I've heard. Tomatoes can get surprisingly sweet and meaty if cooked right. I'll have to experiment with it when the time comes. I can get backseated on cooking tomatoes. That would be fun. But yeah, they have these little tendrils that like grip and wrap around. I mean, you can kind of see some of them on the nearest edge here against the black of the hanging part. There's the very thin little green tendrils they put out. But what I've done with these is I put a bunch of compost in, and then these hanging baskets, you can't really see it that well. But you might be able to see it better in a second, the other picture, I don't know. But they've got a bunch of like holes in the side. You think a tomato could give you a hand job? What's wrong with you, Velik? What's wrong with you? I really want to know what's wrong with you. Least degenerate Velik post. Just out of the blue. Just out of the blue as well. What the fuck are you even talking about? Where did that come from? What the hell? Anyway, but yeah, it's got like a bunch of holes in the side, and there's like segments you can take out. So if you can grow stuff out the bottom of the basket, which is really cool. Makes it kind of a pain to put the compost into, though, because it keeps falling out the side until you really compress it. Tell you where I'm going to be coming from that tomato vine job. That's gross. Don't, you're not allowed anywhere near my greenhouse. You're banned. You're banned from the greenhouse after that one. What the hell? Good God. I just managed to beat that boss and I hear that shit. Yeah. Could have at least taken a plant with a what now? It could have possibly done. Appendage. That makes more sense. I couldn't piece it together. Yeah, it's like it's the peas. I mean, the tomatoes are down here, but I'm talking about the pea plants. Those are the ones that have the tendrils. Is that why? Is it because I was saying tendrils? Is that what did it? Is that what set you off? Was that a trigger word for you? Anyway, but yeah, they've got these holes in the side. You can see on the bottom. There's a couple that are visible here. There's a couple that I had to. So again, like I was saying, you fill it with compost up to that first set of holes, and then you get the whole plant and the soil out of the pot. You just kind of tease it at the bottom, and you can just tip it over, and it will come straight out. Came back to PC, heard you saying they grip onto things. Okay, I guess I've got to keep that in mind so I don't trigger you again. I got to be very careful with my words. But yeah, you just tip it upside down. So I got it up to that hole, tipped out one, and then you kind of stick the plant itself through that hole with the whole, the soil, the compost that was in the pot still attached, and then you just bury it. So there's 4 that are on the surface there, and then 3 that are underneath. It kind of uses up the space a bit more effectively. We'll see how they actually perform and if that works out, because there are other pea plants that aren't being handled like that and probably won't be. But that's just an experiment. That's just an experiment. So yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff like that. You see this mass of greenery. That's the iceberg lettuce. That is getting repotted soon because it is crazy. It is crazy overgrown. What else we got in here? What is that? That might be more of the broccoli. Is that the broccoli? Am I even growing broccoli? Wait, let me check my notes. I have everything here. Yeah, broccoli. That's probably the broccoli, I think. Next to this, there's more lettuce here. These 3, you can tell which of these. Oh yeah, these are getting plugged back in again. Getting the power supply out here so they can get some UV as well soonish. But yeah, you can tell that these ones on the top row have been sitting here for a minute because they've got that greenhouse environment. The plastics covered in moisture, whereas down here it's completely clean. That's what I planted today. That was another couple of parsnips and some different lettuce, a different type of lettuce, Arctic King, it was called, I think. Some different seeds that I got. That's that. I think the peppers and the hot peppers are in the little planters without the covers at the back. Then in front of that is the carrots. And then down here is the rest of the broccoli. And that's the rest of the peas down there as well on that lower bit. So that's the regular peas that I'm not messing with too much. Then over here is more like the cucumbers and the gherkins. And then these are the broad beans all the way on the side here. And then this is all the spinach, the entire collection of spinach. That's where we're at. And there's still it's not the gherkins that are inside. I've got like, those might be the cucumbers. I'm not sure which is which. But like these ones in the center here, the gherkins and whatnot, but just huge, fucking gigantic. Those are still inside. Those are being repotted tomorrow. I'm repotting those tomorrow and doing some stuff with the potatoes, I think. Gotta make sure the degeneracy is scientifically accurate. Holoparasitic plants germinating in your urethra. What are we doing? I'm trying to talk about my wholesome greenhouse. Why did you make me say that? Good God. Think about plant class and hi headless. A tomato plant could by definition give the job. It would just be imperceivable. Yeah, probably. God damn it. I don't know. Why are we talking about this? Come on. But yeah, so those hanging baskets are, well, I'll switch to the picture of them now. But those are sitting down there right now because I don't have the good hooks for them yet. But once those come in, they'll probably be going outside. But they are currently plumbed into the they've been added to the irrigation setup. So I had to expand that. These are going to go out relatively quickly, though, once they can go out there. And then the remaining tomato plants, which are still inside, those are the ones that are being side shooted. So those will grow straight up and produce very few but very large tomatoes, is the plan. Those will be going there. And I don't know if you probably couldn't see it in the other picture, but hanging just above this, not really hanging, but running across the roof, there's a bit of string that is just, perfectly taut. And once the tomato plants grow tall enough to get up there, they'll be supported from above as well. I'll be able to, add support from there too, so they'll be able to grow very straight, which should be nice. I tell you to do strawberries, but they're so prone to disease and weakness. It would definitely be worth a try. I would. I think I've had strawberries before. It was ages ago. I think I like them. Um, but yeah, I would like to try that because everything's gone pretty well so far. I think I've got like one. I think it's a broad bean plant that was clearly struggling and falling behind the others, and that might have some disease or issues. So that's been separated. But everything else has done pretty okay. Like some of the stuff that is produced en masse is, some of those have not done as well after being replanted and what have you. But overall, I mean, so far, my success rate on crops germinating and getting to this stage and growing reasonably well is quite high. So I'm pretty happy with that. Can you grow wild strain strawberries in a greenhouse? I know they can't really be grown commercially, but for small scale private use, maybe. I have no idea. I'd have to look into it, but I would like to. Um, Easter Sunday tomorrow, is it? I don't know. Is it? I don't pay attention to the. Oh yeah, it will be. Yeah, I think it will be. I don't usually pay attention. I always end up missing holidays. I always miss Halloween, or I used to anyway. Um, but yeah, so that's once the tall tomatoes come in here, I'll be able to repurpose what I've already set up with the hydroponics here. For those, it'll just need a bit more modification, but it's easy enough to do. Next week, Sunday. Okay. I knew it was coming up. Obviously, it was coming up 'cause it's April. Um, so there's that. What else was there? Oh yeah, I was one thing I was thinking about maybe for the future in terms of new things to grow that could go in the greenhouse is maybe getting a little lemon tree, maybe because I hear you just get those as like a you don't plant that from scratch. You can just get them as a sapling, and those want a fairly greenhousey environment apparently. So I could maybe do that and get some lemons. That could be a good one. I'm growing primarily vegetables. Tomatoes are a fruit, but when you think of fruit, you don't think of tomatoes, do you? But it would be I would like to get more fruit in because I'm very very biased towards the vegetable right now, which is nice. But if I could get a strawberry or lemons or something else, I don't know. I don't know what fruit are good to grow because a lot of it, you get from trees, which is, can be a relatively involved process, like more so than just doing it in a greenhouse one year. Seems you can grow wild strawberries, no matter how nonsensical that sounds. Okay. Yeah, I'll look into that myself. Let me see. I'm gonna look into like fruit. UK homegrown fruit. Like, what would you want to do? Strawberries, gooseberries, blueberries. Yeah, doing berries could be good. Figs, raspberries, blackberries, pears, apples. I don't know. I don't know what would be plausible with the use of my setup, but maybe like berries, figs, and grapes. Maybe. Let's see. RHS. What do you got? What do you got? What would be good to do? Grow fruit. Herbs is something to consider as well. Lemons are nice. You have to use that many for a dish. Yeah, 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 exactly. You don't need a huge yield. Nearby in the mountains in LA, blueberries grow like weeds. Yeah, we get wild berries around here. I would assume like blackberries or blueberries. I think yeah, raspberries. Yeah, yeah. I've gone berry picking in greatly ancient times. But that's something you can totally do around here is you can just wander off and go find some wild berries and pick them. Yeah, I was doing that at one point. I had like a little bowl of berries that I would just have some every now and then. That was nice. In the desert around me, citrus grow without effort. Yeah, you'd figure. That's why it would it would want the greenhouse here, because we do not have that kind of climate. Absolutely not. And you can easily preserve them. Yeah, yeah. Assume UK has the same blueberries as mainland Europe. Way tastier than Yank blueberries. I didn't know there was a difference, but yeah. Red currants. Yeah, strawberries. Tell me about strawberries. Good old RHS. The quintessential fruit of summer. Strawberries taste best when homegrown. Let's see. Easy and rewarding to grow. Make your own strawberry patch if you have room, or just add a few plants to the front of a border. They grow well in containers and even hanging baskets. Ooh! Okay, that could be something to do with the baskets then. Maybe. Summer fruiting. Perpetual and alpine types to choose from. Yeah. If I were to get them now, I would have to plant them like right now, because they're the plant in like March and April. Might be a bit late for it, but maybe next year. Maybe. Hmm. Then they harvest from like June through to September. Ah. Yeah, I should do more research on this site. Yeah, summer fruiting perpetuals. Yeah, perpetuals produce small flushes of fruit over a long period, from early summer until the first autumn frosts. Crop is not as large as summer fruiting varieties. Fruits are smaller and plants are less likely to produce runners. And then alpines. Those are the wild ones. Dainty plants produce small crops of tiny aromatic berries intermittently over the summer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. That seems good. Supposedly the Yakuza are no longer the biggest crime family in Japan. Don't know if it's true or not, but what a fall off. Yeah. Even with, even being supported by, not really being supported, but, they have the benefit of the Yakuza games. They got the branding. But no, Yank blueberries are easier to grow commercially, sorry. Large and greenish on the inside. Europeans are small and crimson on the inside. Stains like hell. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the kind we have. East has fallen. Billions must die. Maybe. But yeah, I would definitely like to branch into, pun not intended, branch into fruit some more. It's interesting. Definitely, I think lemon is on the table. Lemon is most likely. Strawberry would be cool to do. Maybe other berries. But kind of like packed to the gills with what I've got right now. So I think, I don't know, maybe there'll be some small additions to what I'm already doing. And there are, like, I think with the lettuce and stuff like that, there's going to be second plantings, and those are going to be done in waves. But we'll see. Growing potatoes. I've got that. That's in the background of this picture. The green bag here has potatoes. I'm doing something with the potatoes tomorrow. I don't know if they need to be replanted or if I'm just planting more of them. Something. That's going to be done tomorrow. So potatoes are on the way. I did potatoes last year because it was very, very small scale last year, just some potatoes and some carrots, but the carrots have overwintered. I'm still growing those. That's what's in the white bag in the background there. But yeah, absolutely that kind of thing. You're what my plant professor would call becoming a farmer. The plant class, 3/4 of the students were potheads. Yeah, as you would expect. I guess that makes sense. But I'm in it legit. Them growing weed automatically put them in the farming mentality. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, obviously it's the same skill set because you're kind of doing the same thing just for different purposes. But you can grow them vertically if you want to maximize yield on a small area. Yeah, I mean that's I don't know exactly in which way you mean, but that's kind of what's happening with the bag. Let me pull. I've got a picture of that I showed before. I'd say I can't show you inside the bag. Yeah, this picture was when I first did the hydroponics. But in the center bag here, the green one, what we've got is like stacks and layers of potato. That's what's going on here. So there's like I've got like a whole bag of seed potatoes, and it was like, you put some compost in, you plant a small spread of seed potatoes, then another layer of compost, then another layer of potatoes, etc., 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 until you get it up to a certain height. So there's a bunch buried in there, that are on the way, kind of like that. You stack dirt to force the greenery upwards and make it grow more potatoes. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've got going, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much the greenhouse update. I also have these pictures of Poppy. as I did say I wanted to show her more. And oh no, I'm moving the wrong thing around. Don't do that. There you go. Where's that layer now? I want to make that bigger. But yeah, she was out on a walk today, and she got some greenery stuck in her beard. She looked very goofy. Love for potatoes will never fade away. Same. Potatoes are great. And thank you for the row buddy as well. And it's oak part. There you go. But yeah, she's been a bit of a goober. It was like this today, and then yesterday as well. She had another moment of having something stuck in her beard. I mean, she always has things stuck in her beard because I mean, look at her beard. Gets leaves stuck in there all the time. But I went to like go check on her, and she was just standing in the hallway, and I was looking at her, and I was like, your beard is like the bottom half of your beard is like strangely white and fluffy. It's like, what's up with that? And I had a closer look at her, and then I noticed on the ground there was a little reindeer plush that had its antler torn off, and there was a little splatter of white stuffing sticking out. And then I looked at her again, and I was like, "Oh, you've got a bunch of stuffing hanging off your beard. That's what it is." I caught her red-handed at the scene of the crime, cannibalizing the victim. It's very funny. I wish I'd gotten a picture of it, but I didn't. Oh, yeah, I've got this, and I've got one of her doing a little blap while she's like trying to get it off of herself. Potatoes and onions are evergreen kitchen veggies. Just toss them in anything. Yeah, I should see about onions. I'm not doing any onions yet, but that would be a good one to do and a good one to try in various things. So yeah, maybe one day. But yeah, she's being a dingus as she is literally every day of her silly little life. Yeah, there's some Poppy for you. Anyway, that's the garden update. That was fun. That was good. I like that. Happy to cleanse my brain after the marathon trailer. Oh yeah, we talked about that yesterday. With everything going on with marathon, it's truly dire. What does she think about the greenhouse? She hasn't been in it. She's been kind of the supervisor for its construction, because whenever I'm doing something out there, she's like, "What's going on? Why are you outside?" There's a lot of times where she's been confused, where I'm like, I'm getting ready to go outside, because usually she knows that means I'm gonna go take her for a walk. And she's like getting all excited. She has a little spot she goes and stands in and waits for me when we're going on a walk. But it's like, no, I'm just going out the back. I'm just doing some gardening. I have to let her down. Advanced sloop, like AI generated Apex Legends, pretty much, yeah. But yeah, she hasn't been in the greenhouse yet. She just kind of wanders around out there. It's her territory, so she just hangs out. She's fine with it. I think she's cool with losing the space. Yeah, seems rough. We were saying yesterday, it's the kind of thing where so many of the design decisions are like, oh, we need, for example, the ship, the Marathon. Before it used to be a giant space potato made out of a planet's moon, with like a planet's moon in it, or made out of one, or whichever it was. And so they were like, they're making a new Marathon. They're making a new version of the ship, and it's supposed to be the Marathon, the ship. And they're like, it's like they didn't look at the original design. They didn't consider the original lore. They were just like, oh, you need me to do a planet ship. Yeah, got it. And it's just a Knights of Sidonia style ship piercing through a celestial body, which is a fine design, but it's just not the Marathon. It's just, again, and that's the thing throughout that we've been seeing, is just they're using the IP, but they're not actually paying any consideration to what has been established by that IP or what that IP represents. It's just kind of a corpse for them to puppet around and to chase a trend that, like, no one in the world has succeeded in chasing, i.e. extraction shooters. All the franchises to gut and make into slopper. Why Marathon? It's not a super popular IP. Like, yeah, what is the point? Because, like, yeah, I guess they had it laying around. If they made a new IP, it'd be like, whatever. Just wouldn't have to care about it. But, like, they're puppeteering this IP. If they want to make it completely different, because it's fucking Bungie. They love having consistent themes and ideas throughout all of their games. They do that. Like, they do that through, like, everything leading up to Marathon in Halo and in Destiny. They've always done that, so they could have just had the same themes and some of the same ideas and have it be the same IP. It's not like, you know, marathon enjoyers aren't going to enjoy new Marathon. And that's like a very small audience. It's not like they're trying to court that audience in any way. And the people that, like, care about extraction shooters don't give a shit about Marathon, of all things. What's the fucking point? Just do a different IP. Wouldn't care about it, so they use Marathon. I get, but why not do a new IP then? If it doesn't matter, if the IP isn't drawing any of the sales, and no one cares, no normal people care, it's a niche thing, why use it? Why not just make a new IP? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I've been hearing similar things. I haven't watched it. I don't intend to watch it. But I've been hearing similar things about Netflix Devil May Cry. Is that it's just kind of... It feels like it was constructed by someone who has either only played 5, and, like, the only thing... Or they haven't played 5, and the only thing they really think of when they think of DMC is, like, haha, funny... Haha, funny Virgil, he says storm approaching, and he sits in the funny plastic chair. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? And apparently they just don't touch on any of the, like, themes and messages of Devil May Cry. You know, none of the stuff about, you know, family, humanity, trauma, love, compassion. None of those really important core Devil May Cry themes. It's like, it's apparently like an Iraq War 9/11 commentary. It's an America Bad for some reason. And they're doing, like... They take the time to explain scientifically how magic works for some fucking reason. The more I hear about it, the more fucking dreadful it sounds. I don't know why. I don't know why it's like that. Felt like that with Prey Old and Prey New. Exactly! Like, why do you need to... That was the... I mean, you know, at least with Marathon, I guess, I don't know, it's more forgivable with Prey. Because it's not like Arcane wanted to call it that. That was like a commandment from above. Use this name. We have this IP. Use the name. So says I, God himself. But, you know, it's just fucking Bungie. Bungie owns Marathon. They chose to do this without having, you know, the whip cracked on them. So I don't know what's up with that. They have a voiceover. I assume Durandal talk about dreams. I'm like, no, that's not what the dream themes are about. The dream sections are about the way your brain handles daily info during dreams, but through the lens of a brain experiencing rampancy. The dreams have no connection to Durandal. Yeah, they don't get it. It's so stupid. Only heard about the demons not being evil monsters, which completely ruins what made Sparta special. Exactly! Like, that, it doesn't make it important that he awoke to justice, which is like... It's core. It's like the seed that grows into Dante. And Nero, like, embracing... what makes them themselves, and the themes of, like, self-acceptance and personal growth that are really important in, like, DMC 4 and 5 in particular. They just don't give a shit about that. It's just... And they play Devil Trigger. They play Devil Trigger in the show, too. And it's... Nero isn't in the show. It's his song. It's his song. It's Ben Starr, is it? Oh, shit. Well, that's cool, but it's still bad. I like Ben Starr, but, you know, good voice actors can work on terrible bullshit. Not as stupid as the DMC fans. People who, because fans when Virgil destroyed the OST. Yeah, say Dante's the next Gojo, brother. Yeah, no, fuck that. That is, again, that's the kind of people I'm talking about. The people who are low-brained, let's say. The lowest common denominator, but, you know, the average guy, the populace, that demographic. Stupid people. You know, morons, that kind of thing. Low IQ specimens. Yeah, many such cases. But, you know, those people, ideally, aren't going to be the ones making adaptations. You know, I don't care about that. Stupid people are allowed to be stupid. I will just ignore them. But, you know, the people making the shows, not giving a shit about, like, the themes and concepts and the ideas that matter. And I haven't seen it, but I've heard people say, like, oh, there are people shitting on, like, original Devil May, you know, the games on Devil May Cry. Because, like, oh, those games never had a good story anyway. Which, fuck you! Yes, they do! They have, like, you know, it's a character action game. It's not light on story, but, you know, it's applied at the right proportion. But it's not about the events, and it's not about, like, fucking power scaling. It's about the themes. It's about, you know, being able to... I mean, one, Sparta being able to overcome his nature and do good despite his environment. And then, you know, Dante and Nero and ultimately even Virgil a little bit being able also to do the same thing and break away from the nature and choose who they want to be and, you know, have the strength to protect the people they care about and not kill each other and talk things out and show love and compassion for one another. You know, the things that they don't do in the show. Ugh. DMC already had instances of demons having positive qualities, showing they're not inherently evil, but evil has got to be the status quo. Exactly. Like, you know, it's not like Kratos became evil just because he got turned into a demon. You know, he was being manipulated. He was a person first. But, you know, they can be dumb and they can be flawed. They don't have to all be, you know, hand-wringing bad guys. They can just be fucking stupid, you know? Look at Agni and Rudra. Like, they're, you know, evil. They are evil, but they're not, like, generic evil. They're dumbasses. They're idiots. Idiots. And, you know, you can have plenty of variety out of that. But, yeah, it's part of what makes Sparta special, is because he woke up to justice. Ugh. Someone who's played every DMC game, except DMC. Probably never will. I'm going to get around to it at some point. And yes, went through 2 and hated every second of it. Same. I think the new anime sucks absolute ass and really ruins how DMC really is. Yeah, they just don't get it. It's like, ooh, again, it's the outsider slash, like, Redditor's idea of what Devil May Cry is, right? It's like, ooh, haha, le funny cartoon action man, and the Virgil, he says the line, and he sits on chairs. Isn't that so funny that he sits on a plastic chair? Like, it is, but he's a complex character who has a lot going on and is really compelling. But that, oh god, I forgot. Yeah, they do some weird shit, apparently. Like, I thought they were just going to be doing the events of 3, you know, maybe changed up a bit. But Virgil is post-Mundus, or is, like, going through Mundus shit now? But he's not Nello Angelo. He just worked for Mundus. Which Virgil would never fucking do. Because Mundus killed his parents. That's like the reason why Virgil is fucked up is because he's traumatized because his mom died. Like, that's why Virgil is the way that he is. Like, Virgil as he is would not willingly work with Mundus. We fucking saw it at the end of 3. He sees Mundus in hell and it's on sight. He gets his ass kicked, but he throws down. He would not. It wouldn't happen like that. It's nonsense. It's utter nonsense. God damn. Oh, Terminal Montage had a video. I'll have to have a look. I have seen that stuff. Netflix would have a better time tampering with DMC teen Dante. Yeah, that could have been interesting. You know, just have it be something that's barely even DMC and see if they can do something good with it. Maybe. But it's just, again, they just missed the point. They don't get it. They don't get it. They do not get it. Anyway. Anyway, we're playing Yakuza today. Sorry. Not, it's nearly been fucking... No, I thought it would have been nearly 2 hours. It's just been over an hour. That's fine, actually. Oh, it's Sadachi. Yeah, let's fight Sadachi. That's always worth it. I need the stats for the XP. So he's not always just around Millennium Tower. He can be up here, too. Yeah. Let's throw down, buddy. I might need to refill on heals now I think about it. DMC3 Virgil was at his lowest point, had no chance, yet he still tried beating Mundus' ass. Exactly! Like, even if you... That's the thing. Like, Virgil can be at the most desperate point. Like, it can be life or death. And he would never... At least, you know, before the end of 5, he would never submit to someone else. Let alone Mundus. Like, he's got... It's kind of the pride that's born from his trauma, his desire to stand on his own and be able to, you know, have that power and that strength that he feels he needs. Like, relying on someone else does not get him that. Like, he would not do it. He would not do it. Like, he knew he had basically no chance fighting Mundus, and he did it anyway. And He chose to fucking, rather than die, like, he could have, you know, in theory, Virgil could have gone to Dante at the start of DMC5, and they might have figured something out. He could have gotten help from people that he knows. But sooner than ask for help, Virgil would impale himself upon his own sword and split into two people. And obviously he thought that would gain him the strength that he wanted because he'd be cutting away what he saw as his human weakness. Obviously didn't work out that way. Looking up IED instructions and getting banned off of Twitch today. Yeah, so it goes. All right, Sodachi, I'm going to hit you with a bike. There you go. Perfect opportunity to use the Dragon Engine kick on the fuckers that made the new series. Yeah, I would do a heat move on what's his name, the Adi Shankar, whatever his name is, the guy. Because I didn't watch all of Castlevania. I watched like the DMC3, the Castlevania 3 like bits of Castlevania Netflix. I really liked that. I thought that was really good. Like, that very clearly, it was different, but not to the degree where it, like, was completely counter to core themes of the original, and it, like, expanded on a lot of elements from the entire series and not just a single game, which I feel like they're probably trying to do with the weird, like, Virgil Mundus stuff, but it also being 3 and whatever else they're doing. But, can I not do a heat move with this thing? This sand weight? Oh no, I can. It's just being weird. Oh no. Oh no, I wanna win. I wanna win. I don't wanna lose. No, I wanna win. Give heat move. There you go. Oh, that was close. That was really close. I had very little in the way of heals left. Worth it for the XP though. God damn. Season 4 was the best as well. Yes, I didn't do that because they got to like because there's the Castlevania 3 stuff, which is Trevor and Alucard and friends, and then they had the new seasons, which was the Rondo of Blood, which is like one of my favorite classic Vanias, one of the best of those goddamn games. Let's eat a Camrai. And yeah, I haven't heard anything bad about the stuff that I haven't seen of that, but that's why I was initially excited for DMC, like getting the same treatment, because I quite enjoyed that, but not in this case. It's like they completely fumbled it somehow. What the hell? I've only seen the first season. Yeah, I liked it. I don't remember where the first season ends. Let's look at food bonuses. What do we have for Kanrai? I know there's a lot of stuff we haven't eaten from here. Control F, Kanrai. They have two different things. The salted tongue, kalbi, and sirloin for a yakiniku staple, and nothing grilled, which is kimchi combo, stone-cooked bibimbap, and Kanrai special salad. So I gotta assume the salad's gonna have a lot of green. Yeah, so we go for these three, and then it's the salted tongue, the kalbi, and the sirloin. Yeah. Sirloin, and then I can stack on whatever else I want. Ideally stuff that I haven't had. 40 green? Wow. 40 green? Wow, hold on. Kanrai's kind of cooking. 26 green, 40 green? My god. Okay. Thanks for the order. Yeah, I'll be back. Korean dish names always make me feel like saying them's gonna get me weird looks. Yeah, I don't know with a lot of them, but I like saying bibimbap because bibimbap is really funny. That's why I mean I like Kanrai because it seems like they have nice food, but I like saying bibimbap. First season ends. The Dracula's done for now. Someone got collared. Nothing else remains. Okay, I might have. Did I only watch season 1 then? I don't know, because where I left off was like, yeah, Dracula's dealt with. All the Curse of Darkness stuff is kind of, that is going to happen, but it isn't happening yet with Hector and Isaac. And Alucard is just living out his life now. That's as far as I went. I don't know where that is. Oh, couple hunters are over this way. The DMC Castlevania guy doing nothing but animated video game adaptations for Netflix, seemingly. Ask Creed, Hyperlight Drifter, and PUBG all in the works. Is he doing? He's not doing those, is he? But okay. I also heard someone saying that he had said the Castlevania DMC Netflix guy This is not the right place. Saying that he wanted to do a Berserk adaptation as well, and he wanted to completely cut out the Golden Age. I'm like, I mean, Golden Age has been covered, yeah. Like, we do need a good Black Swordsman and Beyond adaptation, for sure. But I just don't think you should do it. Dad Hunters on East Taihei Boulevard. Well, let's deal with this, and then we'll do that. He's only showrunner on PUBG. Oh, so he is doing all those things. Jesus. Right, look forward to some trash, I guess. Oh, I'm trying to beat up the civilians. Sorry. Many such cases, I'm afraid. Oh, mate. Get literally smashed. There we go. And some from you. Thank you for the money. Nice. Yeah, no. That's my hint for him to do Berserk. No, exactly. Just don't let him touch it. I don't know who should do Berserk at this point, because no one can fucking do it right. I don't know. Maybe just don't. Maybe just don't adapt Berserk. Maybe just read the manga. If you can't read the manga, then you've got filtered. And that's your failure. Berserk, but it's also about the general Middle Eastern kerfuffle. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't it be great if every piece of media you like was just about, like, the small rotating handful of American media talking points? Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? Ah, no. Adapt Lost Children. Yeah, if you're gonna do it, do Lost Children. Do the Lost Children arc. Do it. That would be funnier. Those guys got absolutely lit up. That'll teach them. I'm dying here. Dan Hunters are back on East Taihei Boulevard. All right. The champion is on it. Happy. Oh, he's accepting the nickname now. Okay, East Taihei's over that way. We'll go do that. I guess did we do the whole terrorism thing? I guess we did. We just had to chase after the guy and find out it was the Snake Flower Triad. Maybe more will come up. A couple hunters resurfaced. Oh, God. And now it's at Sanrio. I was saying last time, this seems to... Oh, I guess I'm fine. But, you know, I should fill up on heals at some point. Hello. Get owned. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, because, like, they... my theory is that they give you these trouble missions when you get close to the area where they will activate. Because, like, I haven't been around this area at all because there's next to nothing to do around here. And now they're all just popping up, you know? Everyone must know about my awesome state of California, even people in Shetland. I mean, it seems like it has its issues, but I'm sure it would be... I'm sure it has its positive qualities. It might be, you know, burning down, and the streets of LA might be covered in human feces, and the people there might largely be awful, and then, you know, people might have issues with, like, law and legislature there. But... but at least it's warm and sunny. That's something I can't say I have, for sure. Take all the pain the Voyager probe would feel if it could. Double it, send it to the people in charge of media we like. Yep. Why can't we have good games? We as a society, we need to dismantle the large-scale video game industry. It's not even an anti-monopoly thing, but undo all this corporate acquisition shit and just fuck publishers. We're at the point now where we don't need publishers, you know? You can release games digitally and with a limited physical release. People will get pissy. It's like, oh, why won't you release it physical? But, like, you don't need the backing to print a bunch of copies of games anymore. Just make every game studio independent, like all of them. No, that's it. Do that, then those who fail, fail. Those who succeed, succeed. And none of this, like, making a good game and then getting instantly dissolved in acid. Bullshit. We live in a society? It turns out, yeah. You might not think so, but we do actually live in a society, and it has its negative consequences. I knew we could count on you. They must have learned their lesson by now. No one's going to bother middle-aged men in this city again after what happened to those guys. And there we go. We finished another arc. Wow, what an incredible job, Kiryu-san. Those guys were seeking out middle-aged men to assault, but you sent them packing. Please continue to help however you can. Right, so we have the couple hunters. So this might be the end. Well, yeah, we had that one that we weren't able to do last time that was in the sewers. Might be worth trying to track that one down again. But we might be able to finish more of the arcs that are going on here. Is this going to be where that drone guy was? Oh, God, there's another one. Arsons? There's arsons now? See, they're everywhere. It's constant trouble missions. Still chasing after me. So where are they? Up here. Here we go. No, no, no. No, no. Danger to dating. Look, I agree that normies should explode, but this isn't the way. You need to explode them with your mind, not with your fists. When you do this, it goes too far. Oh yeah, we do have Tiger Drop. Hold on. Or I could just stab him. I could just stab him. No, I want to Tiger Drop you. Come on, come on. Why not both? I mean, if I Tiger Drop him, he's gonna die. Yeah, and if I stab him, he's gonna die. So the Tiger Drop felt good though, but we can make that easier. No, those guys got so busted up they could barely stumble out of the building. I bet those punks couldn't harass another couple if they tried. Whoever did all this, lovers won, thanks to you. There we go, that one's done. Those guys were notorious as monsters who target couples. What do you think warped their hearts? Oh well, we don't have to worry about them. They won't show their faces around here anymore. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll go do the other one. Ever since that fire in Little Asia, there's been an increase in arsons across Kamurocho. Saw this shady guy on the east side of Taihei Boulevard, and I can't help but think it's related. Pretty creepy. There's nothing to indicate that this person is doing anything wrong. But we are apparently going to go defeat the arsonist, so judging a book by its cover is going to win out in this case. So Taihei... Oh, it's back up there again. Yeah, I'll go do this, and then I might run down to the drugstore. And... No, there's no drugstore! Fuck! I keep forgetting there's no drugstore in this game. I'll head down to the pawn shop and stock up on heals again. God, I miss the drugstore. Oh. This one seems particular. Okay, I mean, he might just be homeless. We see plenty of this. Hello. Hey, it's just some guy. You can talk your way out of this, surely. All right. No. Oh, whoa. Taking a wild swing. All right, you know what you get for taking a wild swing at me? Okay, this works too. I was going for the bike, but I don't think we can get that out of extreme heat. You're getting the sledgehammer. Fuck you. You're getting planted in the ground like a Pikmin. You're a permanent fixture now. Okay. Shady men plural implies he has a dissociative identity disorder. Maybe he might be shady men. One of the other shady men tells him to set things on fire. Off he goes. There's a lot of like camera work and voice dialogue for this one. Maybe this one's more important. I really did see an arsonist. Someone said he got away, but maybe it was because the guy who replied chased him off. Good job. All right. Now, I'll go not to the drugstore. I will refill on my drink. My coffee mocha. Still just chugging coffee mochas until I don't have a need for XP anymore. Running and chugging. So efficient. Right, over this way. I said last time I want to try looking at the map less. I mean, we have a mini-map, so it's very easy. But I know where we are. I know this goddamn town. I've been wandering around this town for 2 years. I am on the wrong street, though. Fuck! The jokes, they write themselves. Personal grudge against trash bags. Could be. There's all manner of schizos. Oh, Kibby! Hello. Let me pull up the cat guide real quick. Yeah, because there's 6 cats. We did refill on cat food last time. So, we should be all good on that. So, who is this? Bicolor black and white? North or east of the Showa Street Popo? Yeah, that could be here. I mean, the Popo's here. Yeah, it's got to be this one. And it's, yeah, bicolor black and white. This is Fuku. Fuku likes beef and tuna. So Fuku will receive beef and tuna. Where's my mouse? Give me my mouse back. There it is. So I can get OBS back up. You will have beef and tuna. Beef. You have the beef. Enjoy your beef. I got no beef with you, except this beef I have for you. Oh, you love beef. You really love beef. Wow. That's the most I've seen, like, gained from one food. You can have some tuna as well. For variety. There you go. Now we're friends. Nice. I wonder if you can even buy cat food in Onomichi. Because there are a bunch of cats there. I'll have to stock up before I go. If we even get to go today, because we're so busy with Troubler and other things. Yeah, this dialogue's the same every time. Thank you. Right, that's good. Do we... Yeah, there is something at the batting center. So that must be the selfie stick guy. He just got overwrote by the snake flower guy when that activated, because he was also there. I've run past it. Focus up. Focus up. Here we are. Da-da-da-da-da. Hello. I need your drugs. I do have some things to sell to you, too. Not worth much, but, you know. Yeah, I never really use staminans that much, usually, but since we're so limited on how much we can carry and what we can buy, like, I can't buy Toughness Emperors right now, I don't think. I would be going for those at this point in the game, but I can't. I can't, and I can only carry 5 of my ZZs at a time, and there's no drugstore where I can just buy all the heals. I think the Poppos, maybe the Poppos have different stuff. I feel like we went there before. We'll check on that. 2 of those, which are dog shit. 3 of these, which are not great. But money's money, I guess. Now they won't clog my inventory. Alright. Out of my way. Out of my way. So yeah, let's go take the taxi. My stomach should still... Oh, no, my stomach's nearly empty, actually. So we'll eat again soon. But we'll go back up north again to get our... see if we can meet up with our selfie stick man. Nope, I'm in the taxi. I'm in the taxi. They were aggroed, and I was already jumping through the taxi door. Didn't used to be able to get away with it like that. Eat cat food. Can you? That's a good question. No, because, yeah, you can't use it because it's in the others category. I like how they got different cats for the different cat food art, though. Kibbies. Anyway, damn. No, no. I can't eat that, but I can eat, like, literally any other food item that can go in the inventory. Like all this. Issue is, these don't really heal that much. The booze does better. Yeah, I should buy more booze, actually. That's a good idea. I'll buy more booze as well. There is a store up here as well. I'll maybe stop in there. But they, you know, they fill up your stomach and they don't give you that much XP. Fuck. I'm trying to optimize my food intake. Funny if the image is part of the hint. I was just thinking that, actually. Maybe, but I feel like there might not be enough combinations of, like, food preference and cat patterns for that to be the case, but it would be really funny, yeah. Yeah, there's a Poppo. It was once an M store, but now it's a Poppo. They got bought out. Hello. Yeah, they've got Toughness Zs, which don't heal for much, but it's better than nothing. Stamina X's as well. They also have cat food. And it's, yeah, stuff that I'm missing. So I'll take that. You can't see, like, the healing value of any of these. Right. Right. That's something I should look into now. I was gonna look at, and then I forgot. Because there's the thing that Saigo wants in Onomichi, and the stuff that baseball player wants in Onomichi, that can only be bought here. So I'm gonna look that up now. Yakuza 6 Saigo. Okay, so I figured, but Saigo's gonna be like a wandering fucker for you to fight, like Sodachi. Yeah, you got him a bento. Is it a specific kind of bento? What did he want? Uh-huh. He wants tonkatsu bento. Bento lunch set pork. So he wants this one. So I'll buy a bunch. They're relatively cheap, and I've got a good amount of money. So why not? Uh-huh. You can get him for Clan Creator from doing that as well. Okay. There's that, and there's the baseball player, and there's others we can get from Kamurocho, which I'd like to pursue now. let's see. Who've we got? Who've we got? Where's the roster? Here they are. So, yeah, Moritsuka we got. Yeah, there's the guy. Oh, yeah, the guy who costs 1 million yen to join the team. That's an Onomichi. The guy we gave alcohol to, we got him. Oh, yeah, there's a guy who wants muscle from Rizap, so I gotta buy some of that. I'm doing, like, my chores before I go. I leave. There's a sushi set from a Popo. Yeah, so there's one who wants a sushi set, so I'll fill up on those as well. Just anything we can get here. There's Kase, who we got in Onomichi. There's spearfishing, which we haven't got yet. There's the guys from the bar. And there's 2 guys at the batting center in Kamurocho for sub-stories 19 and 20. Which ones are those? Huh. To start this sub-story, go to the batting center, complete 3 challenge courses. You must do so in the time that the sub-story is available. Any courses you did before Chapter 6 do not count. Once you finish your 3rd, you'll get approached. Huh. I could have sworn I did that. Maybe it wasn't. It was like before Chapter 6, maybe? And then one for 3 home run courses. Chapter 6. So I could go get them. I have to do more batting, apparently. Even though I've already done most of that. But, I could do that. Okay. So, I need to go buy some muscle. That's the only other thing I need. At least that I'm aware of. Yeah, okay. Okay. Chores. It's chores. But I like it, though. I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about having to go get a thing from Onomichi. Go get a thing from Kamurocho back to Onomichi. I mean, if it's post-game, then fine. But the fact that they hit you with that, like, in the middle of the game where you can't come and go between places as you please, is a bit of a pain. Yeah, there he is. He's gonna get his phone destroyed by a rogue ball. Is he still looking for Yakuza? Yeah. But I do like the vibe of like, oh, I need to, you know, I'm doing this thing. Like, oh, while I'm doing this thing, I should go stop by the convenience store and pick up some stuff that I need. It feels very real. I like that. I think that's a benefit of the changes they've made to inventory. You can't just stock a million, and there's no item box or anything either. You know, you can't stock a million toughness emperors and put them in a box. Oh my god, that's gonna get 1 million views, brother. You've done it. So he's just standing in front of the pitching machine and seeing what happens. Oh. At least he's willing to suffer for his art, I guess. I don't highly respect him, but I respect him more than I otherwise would. No, he can do what he wants. Leave him alone. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Why? What law has he broken? I mean, don't pop off. You haven't done anything wrong. I'm on your side on this one, bud. Yeah, that's me. I mean, it's fine, though. What's the problem? I don't like where this sub-story's going. I mean, I don't like this guy, but he didn't do anything wrong. Done with what? He didn't... There's nothing. He didn't do anything wrong. Like, yeah, whatever, he's crazy, but who cares? Leave him be. God damn, man. Right, I mean, we're in Chapter 8, aren't we? We are in Chapter 8. Yeah, we're in Chapter 8, so we should be able to... Let's do a bit of home run course. It should be like 3 home run courses and 3... I haven't done much of these, so I'll do these. And try and get the crowns on these. Yeah, apparently we have to do 3 of these and then 3 of the other thing, and there'll be sub-stories for those. Could have sworn I had done this, and like not in Chapter 6, but I've had so much practice with this game's batting now that I'm I'm Gucci, man. Strong chances of me hitting perfect games every time. I just... Oh, okay. Not homers. Oh, and it's fucking home run thingy. So you're actually aiming for home runs. Fuck. As you'll see in the challenges, they have the... you can still score the maximum amount of points if you don't hit all... Oh, God damn it. If you don't hit all home runs... I'm doing bad. There you go. Because it simulates, like, runners on bases as well. But I do know a lot of these as soon as I see them. Any that are kind of, like, halfway, like, in the middle of something are always going to go to the side or down into the adjacent square. And, yeah, like that, exactly. Damn it. Gotta nail the timing. I've not done that well. Yeah, ones on, like, on the border of 4 squares like that are gonna go diagonal. Rank B? Rank B? That's no good. Gotta do that again. No way, no way. I don't get, like, the crown for that, do I? No, I do not get the crown. So I must have done good enough the first time. No, I gotta nail it. That was a warm-up. That was a warm-up. We're baseballing now. That's gonna come in here. Yep, it could have gone diagonal down to the left, but yeah, that's gonna do the same. It's gonna help with the actual baseball as well. Now that I'm better at reading these things on sight. And have good sleep, Assassin. Thanks for hanging out. This is gonna go diagonal somewhere. Yeah. Those ones like to go diagonal outward. That one's gonna go down. Yeah. I just call it like I see it. This one might go diagonal. No, just went sideways. But you can kind of react quick enough when you're not certain to. That's gonna go out here. Yep. Already doing better than this last time. This one's gonna go diagonal somewhere. There you go. Oh, that was close. This one's gonna go here. Yep. I can just read the ball. I'm the ball whisperer. That's what they call me. It's going down here. Yeah, I don't think there's ever a diagonal up. I think when it's diagonal, it's always down. Or at least almost always down. I think. Hey, total of 30 home runs in the home run course. And a stamina for my trouble. Sweet. Love rewards. Okay, so if it is just 3, after this one... I don't know if it has to be, like, full successes, but after this one, we should get a sub-story, I think. And then we have to do 3 of the challenge courses. That's going to be diagonal, surely. No, it was straight. It was straight. Right, yeah. That was a fastball. Fuck. This is probably going to be a fastball. No, it's not. Okay. Okay, some are less certain, because sometimes you can just have a fastball. And those can start anywhere. When those are on the table, it raises some questions. You can kind of... This is going to go diagonal down. See? Like, whenever it starts out outside the zone, it has to go into the zone. It can't always be out of the zone. That's a good bit of info. Think that will go diagonal down? Yeah. Fuck. Not doing super great. Oh, good reaction there. Don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, you just gotta... Unless you know it's not going to be a fastball, assume fastball. Because you know it's not going to be a fastball if it's outside the zone. This is not going to get me a crown, but we'll see if we... if we nail it. What was I doing there? I knew what it was going to be. Garbage. Disappointed, Kiryu. Kiryu's disappointed in me. As well he should be. Yeah, here we go. A promise between men. I'm all about that. I didn't do that well. Hi. Thank you? No. I used to know a guy who was, though. We might be getting scouted. It's Gori-san. This isn't another real person, is it? There's been a lot of that. Sorry for the non-sequitur, but this weekend's Barrow has literally every single Prisma weapon. Damn! Yeah, I saw they said something about they were gonna... Barrow was gonna have like additional stuff sometime soon. Good info. Excellent non-sequitur. I gotta get on that. I haven't played any in a bit. I've been playing a lot of Isaac. Been getting a lot of delirium marks, actually. Lucky runs, I think. But I'd like to maybe do some of that on stream at some point. Just if I want to feel like doing something else at the end of a stream, or I finish a game early, like do some Isaac. But I always say that about a million games, and then it never happens. But maybe. Fun game. I love Isaac. I do. That sounds great. Is it that easy? Just an entire... If this is the whole sub-story, just... Okay, no. We're gonna have to go up against him. I was like, if they're just gonna have this guy show up and be like, I want to join your team, that's gotta be like a real guy. Okay, that was all warm-up for this. Now I gotta lock in. You're on! How'd he do? Not a perfect game, surely. 7! Alright, that's tough. Guess it depends what pitches are being thrown. It could be easy. It could be tough. We can match him and win. He's so focused on strengthening his team. He cares so much. Despite everything with Haruto and the Tojo and the Sayo going on. As soon as he sees an opportunity to get a play, he's locked in. Alright. Yep, that's what I expected. It's like being right on the line like that. So when you get these sideways movements, they don't go very far. They go like half a square. So I know that if it were like really far out, it couldn't be that. It can only move so far. That's not going to stay there. It has to go diagonal. Nothing ever lands on a four-way intersection. I don't know if anything even ever lands on a line, to be honest. That's something to study. Because when we get fastballs, it's always right in the middle of a square, right? The patterns. Okay, one more and we got his ass. That's going diagonal. It's going that way, though. Oh, I still nailed it. Yeah, your aim doesn't have to be that good. It's more about the timing. God damn. There we go. Yeah, we've toasted him. Oh, I should have figured it would go diagonal left. That's fine. We got him. A winner is me. A? The 8th? Alright. We got the man, regardless. It's fine. Yeah, damn right. You better actually be good. Replace one of my losers with you. Will we get to see his stats? Yeah, we're not around here. We're not local. You gotta travel halfway across the country. That's really funny. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you're gonna have to move. You're gonna have to find a new home to join our team. Yeah. Should I ask, stupid? Not gonna back down now, huh? Gonna have a new life. He's gonna leave his family and get a new one in Hiroshima.
そうか。それじゃ、これからよろしく頼むぜ。
Yeah, you're a real one. Show me a stat. I don't think they do. Gori-san, the maniacal slugging sensation, has joined the Satoshi Warriors. Is he real? That's a lot of green. Nice. Is he real? Let me look him up. Yakuza 6, Gori-san. Because we had the real world darts player last time. I mean, just that name. I don't remember what his full name was. They just call him Gori-san. Let's see. Gori. Yeah, I don't know. I can't get any information about it, but maybe not. I don't know. Regardless, we got him. Now, we need to do more baseball. We have to do challenge course stuff now. I'll just run the beginner ones. We should just need to do 3 of these. So I guess, well, I mean, the home run course I had never done 3 of. But I would, you just saw, I've done all of these. I've done all of the challenge courses. Straight down the middle. Yeah, I've done all of these, so... it must have been before Chapter 6. It must have been. Yeah, hopefully he will be activated by this. Yeah, I only need to score 3. Can't, like... Can I exit out? I mean, does quitting out count? Does quitting out count as doing it once? For the sake of, triggering this sub-story? Because that would be way faster, and I don't care about the meager amount of money that I lose on this. Because I certainly, you know, I certainly got enough runs to win there, but I didn't get a reward. So it doesn't count as a win, but I didn't get 3 wins on the home run course either. So that might not be strictly necessary. This is a moment of truth. No! No. Huh. Yeah, maybe you have to do it. Let me just double-check the sub-story itself. Step up to the plate. Complete... It says complete 3 challenge courses. And again, it's don't do it before Chapter 6. Once you finish your 3rd. So I do have to do all 3. Alright. So I'll just do all 3. Yeah, it's a challenge course. But I guess I'm not gonna do beginner 1 3 times because my brain would leak out of my I don't know. Whatever counts, you know. Robot biology, robology. My CPU would leak out. It would be bad out of my head. It would be boring. Just thinking of the idea made me unable to speak. Yeah, come on. Swing, bada. It's just all fastballs, huh? It's just about learning fastballs. That's what we do here. Yeah, they always throw the maximum number. They always throw 10. Even if you've already won. Like, I don't remember if they rank you. Like, if you do better, you get better rewards. I don't know. Throw the bat at him. I wish. Kiryu's proven he can do it. I wouldn't doubt it, but we've seen him do it. It's established. Just destroy the screen. You do that, and then the staff get angry at you. You have to pay an absurd amount of money to replace it. Yeah, it's just challenge complete or challenge not complete, and you get the reward. I was maxed out on toughness C's, wasn't I? So presumably I don't get that, but actually I could see it there. Yeah, I'm at 5, so I guess they don't tell you when you're maxed out if they're just giving you something. It just gets voided. That's a shame. I was thinking like, oh, maybe we could send it to the item box, but there's no item box in this game. It's just your inventory. Okay. But you see now on the bottom right, I mean, I'm blocking it a bit, but you see we have a guy on base now. Oh, shit. So even if we don't hit all home runs in this mode, see, we gotta run there because the guy on 3rd made it, and now we'll score up to 3, get to 3 points here because we had the guy running, and the guy we sent out. So as long as we don't royally fuck up, we can still earn maximum points. Not that it matters because we've already won, but it's more interesting than just exclusively going for home runs. You have a bit more flexibility. Is it always... No, you do fastballs too. Okay, I was going to say, it's like always diagonals. It is not. This will be, though. Because fastballs don't go outside. So it has to be that, since he only has two. Those are the two things he throws. Fastball straight down the middle to top it off. No! Being evil to top it off. I didn't get 10! Shit! There's just a man stranded on second base forever. I feel bad for him, but it doesn't matter. I did the thing. I got a stamina and some more green. We're doing well on green. Like, minigames seem to give a lot of green. We have a shitload. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to boost heat orbs. I said I was going to do that. And having more heat orbs would be really cool. I want to say, I mean, you know, you have these that improve extreme heat duration. But I think extreme heat duration is also informed by how many heat orbs you spend on it. So in theory, this should be an upgrade. Is that the same value again? It was 800 before, wasn't it? That's good. Yeah, that's plausible. We can actually get more heat. Crazy. All right, we'll leave it at that. Okay, one more bass bullet. And then I'm free of this. I still need to go get some muscle from Rizap. I haven't forgotten about that. And then, as far as baseball goes, and Saigo... Yeah, doing the tricky diagonals. Yeah, as long as we do that, we're good to go on returning to Onomichi. And it's still going to be a little bit, I think. Presumably, it's, you know, things like that are usually on a chapter change. And we're only at the start of this chapter. Might not be that long of a chapter. But we still got a little bit. But it's good to get these chores done. Nice. I've already won. Foolish machine, you don't understand that you're already beaten. You've already lost. Just all diagonals here, huh? Thank you. It's nice that you can do that one technical pitch. It's cool that you can do that, but also... if it's the only thing you do, it's not going to catch anyone off guard. Like, I know where that's going. There's only one diagonal down that can occur from that starting position. So I'm just going to nail it. Like, you're smart at putting it inside the square if you want to throw me off. Thanks for the Tarna, though. Now give me my sub-story. There it is. Step up to the plate. Yeah, I definitely just did it too early. I was really paranoid when I was doing all the challenges before. I was like, oh man, I gotta save after each one just in case I accidentally trigger a sub-story. And it didn't happen. That was too early. Yeah, it's him, Yoshida, of the Yoshida Batting Center. Ah, the family business. Yeah, I did them all. He didn't care when I did them all, though. He just wanted me to do 3. They're good. I like them. The harder ones are quite challenging. They're pretty fun. Yeah, I think they're pretty fun. I like them. Legit, I gotta give you praise. Not just saying it to be nice. Yume? What is this, 5? How many times am I going to make that joke? Probably as many times as the word Yume appears in every future Yakuza game. It's pretty funny. Interesting. I'm gonna have a coolant as well. He likes his stats. like Shinada.
リズメな性分と野球の何か野球界の貢献のために活かせないかと。
Hmm.
なるほど。それで作り上げたのがこのチャレンジコースというわけか。
Hmm.
ええ、未来の大打者を作って野球界に貢献したい。
Yeah, well, you've seen how much it's helped me going through those challenge courses. Like, I understand the rules of pitches now, so I'd say you succeeded, honestly.
そうだ、私昨日
A new one?
新しい試作コースを作ったんですよ。もしよければお客さん、そのコースにチャレンジしていかれませんか？
Okay.
はい。やはり店に実装する前に一度クリアした人のデータを
Okay.
取って
Is
お
it
きたい
like
ですからね。
harder than the hardest one?
つまり俺に試作コースの実験台になるってわけか。
Hmm.
まあ言い方は悪いですけど、そういうことですね。
面倒だな。
It's not a hassle. Just do some
そん
baseball.
なこと言わずに。
Same as ever.
もはやチャレンジコースを何回も楽しんでくれてる物好きな人なんて
No one else has ever tried the challenge courses more than once. Nobody gives a
チャ
shit.
レンジコース。
Yeah.
お願いします。もしクリアしていただければ
They're good
私はお
though.
客さんの言う
I
ことを
like the challenge courses better than the home runs because you have the simulated bases and the runners. That's way cooler.
ちなみに試作コースのお題
5 home runs in a row. I can do that.
連続で本塁打を打て
Oh, sorry. I heard you say something earlier that I have to go back to. Oh my wa mo
どうかするなら
boku.
できると思いますよ。
I don't understand enough Japanese. Hold on. What does that mean? No. Why didn't it copy? You're already beaten. Oh yeah. Sure. Yes. From you've already lost. Yeah. Well, look forward to similar such jokes in the near future, because the game we're playing after this one is Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise, which I'm really excited about. Yep, Cruise VA dubbed Kenshiro in the latest game. Yeah, we're playing it. We're gonna play it because it's by RGG. Unless there was like a newer game that I don't know about. But like Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise was made by RGG. It's a Yakuza game. Like all of the main characters are like Yakuza standard voice actors. Like Jaggy is Majima, for example, which I'm really looking forward to. And Rao is what's his name? I keep forgetting his name. Ryuji from 2, which is a perfect fit, honestly. Big men with blonde hair who are villainous. They got it. Okay. Come on, we gotta nail it now. 5 home runs in a row. I was thinking about Fist of the North Star. Oh no! It's got to be 5 in a row. I've already failed. No! Shit. Yeah, I don't remember who else is who, but there's probably a bunch of others. I've screwed it. I've screwed it so bad. Damn. That was a practice. That was a practice. That one wasn't really that hard. I was just distracted and thrown off. Fuck shit.
ああ、惜しかったですね。
But yeah, you know, that was made by RGG, and it was the game they made. Well, it wasn't the game they made after this one, but it's the next game they made that I haven't already played. Yeah, we'll do that again. But let me just look who else is in the voice cast. And yeah, it's kind of, from what I've heard, it's not the most well-regarded game. But hold on. Yeah, there we go. But I'm looking forward to it. Kazan's been stable, too stable. It's about to crash. It's on the very brink. That is not that. Why would I want to see the English dub cast first? Fuck off. Yeah, Takaya Kuroda's Kenshiro, of course. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's also reminded me of something. But the lady who voices Sayama in Yakuza 2 is Yuria. Shin is Kazuhiro Nakaya. Isn't that? Oh yeah, that's Nishiki / Ichiban. Yes, that tracks. I'm trying to just see if The other voice actors, like, they've been doing things recently as that character recently, which is why I was like, oh, when I saw Sayama's voice actor, you know, Toki, uh, is fucking yeah. What's his name? He came back to life. They don't, yeah, Kashiwagi, yeah. Toki's voiced by Kashiwagi's voice actor. Ray, voiced by Toshiyuki Morikawa, who... Oh, clicked on the wrong thing. Who is the Japanese dub Dante in Netflix Devil May Cry, by the way. And is Kazan in Japanese Kazan, apparently. Speaking of Kazan, First Berserker Kazan. He's also Shadow in Sonic 3. What the hell? That's a lot of big roles, buddy. But what have you done in this? He's fucking Japanese Sephiroth? Oh, okay. Yeah, but what about Yakuza, though? He's Leon S. Kennedy? Brother. He was Kira in JoJo All-Star Battle. Yakuza, though. There's Leon again. Surely you've had a Yakuza role. Surely. I could just control F this, probably. Hattori Hanzo and Neo 2. Oh, he's Shinada! It's Shinada? Shinada? Damn. Shinada's voice actor is Dante and Kazan and Shadow? What the fuck? Why is he getting all the hot dudes? I guess because it's Shinada. It all makes sense now. As soon as I found out it was Shinada. There we go. Going through these roles. Can't find any roles there. But yeah, Rao. That's no, keep clicking on the character, not the voice actor. Is Ryuji. That's one of the ones I knew. Rihaku Kazuhiro Yamaji. I keep clicking on the character, not the actor. I guess my control F isn't necessarily going to search for every role they've been in. Date! He's Date! Yes, of course it's Date. There's Aya Hisakawa again. Yuichi Nakamura. That's definitely a name I know. Why do I keep clicking on the character? Scroll down a bit. And it's Jungi! It's Jungi Han is Targa. Okay. Souther. Who would do Souther? Morinaga from 5? Oh, shit. Okay. That's a more niche role, but hell yeah, sure. Yeah, Jaggy is Hidenari Ugaki. I do not need to look at who that is. I know very well that that's Majima. Don't need to tell me that. And yeah, there's plenty of other characters. But yeah, it's like, it's almost an entirely, like, RGG voice cast in that game, which is great. Okay, let's do it again. Yep. And like I say, even though people I've heard don't really like that game, I'm still looking forward to it because I love Fist of the North Star. I gotta read it again. It's been years since I read it, but it is fantastic and I love it very much. And I should read Fist of the Blue Sky again, and you should read Fist of the Blue Sky. Because it's very good, and I feel like it doesn't get enough attention. It's the Fist of the North Star prequel. It's great. Anticipated. Come on. We just need 5 in a row. That's it. I know where that's going. It's going down here. I trained for this. This is going here or in the middle. Yep. Next. This is going here. I simply call it. Did it. 5. So here you've already... Oh, there it is. Omae wa mo haiboku. You have already lost. You've already been beaten. You're already beaten. Why can't they do that in the other challenge courses then? If they do it here. Come on. Anyway, I nailed it. Join my team. Leave your business behind. It's not going to be him, is it? I mean, he said he was a good catcher, so... I guess it wouldn't hurt to have
何か
him.
願いとかないんですか？
Just move to Hiroshima.
そうだな。それじゃあ
Because if you're not moving to Hiroshima, I want everything you own. I want you to be my friend. I want you on my baseball team. I'm gonna go for the wrong answers. No. I'll say straight up. I want you on the team. Actually.
そういやお前 昔
Yeah, if you're not gonna move to Hiroshima, you're gonna have to
はい
be prepared to drop everything and travel to Onomichi
それじゃあ
whenever I feel
俺の
like doing
草野球
baseball
チームに入
content.
ってくれ
That's not great.
お客さんのチームにですか？
Mm-hmm.
今人手が足りなくて困ってんだ
Yeah, we need more blood.
わかりました。いいですよ。ちなみにチーム名は
Here we
何
go
ですか？
again. The
瀬
bit.
戸内ウォリアーズだ
Satoshi?
瀬戸内
Why did I agree to this?
広島の尾道ってところにあるチ
You're
ーム
gonna have to sell your family business.
広島東京で
It's funny again.
ですか？
ああ言ってなかったか
He's like, like very chipper about it.
なんだ
Hmm.
じゃあ無理なのか
いえ、何
Alright.
と言ったのは私
The
です。
men of their word.
その願い聞き入れ
Him
ま
and
しょう。
Gori-san.
おお本当か
はい。
Nice.
深夜バスならそんなに移動費も
Yeah, just a night bus. It'll take the bus.
そういえばお客さんの名前をまだ聞いてませんでしたね。こ
Mm.
れからチームメイトになるのに名前も知らないわけにはいかないでしょう。
Yeah.
ああ俺は桐生だ一応チームのキ
I
ャ
got
プ
over
テン
the
をやって
dripping
いる
Kazan. Must have been on
なる
crack.
ほど。
I'll have to have a
それじゃあ
I'll have to have a
これから
look
よ
at
ろ
it.
しくお願いします。
I don't know. I've got a million, you know. I definitely wouldn't play it anytime soon because I've got a million things I want to play. But sounds good. Yoshida of Yoshida Batting Center fame has joined the Satoshi Warriors. We got the Yoshida and 234 green XP. I'm almost more excited about that than having a new team member. No, I need more blue, but I've got enough green for another heat orb. That's fun. Right. Oh, wait, no, there's something. Yeah, the annoying video man. He's on Nakamichi Street now. Was there anything else I said I wanted to do? We need to go to Rizap. Yeah, we'll stop by Rizap. We'll get a muscle. I'm not gonna buy a full stack of those because they're expensive. I might want to get more to, you know, power level a bit more. But I'm cool where I'm at right now, and I just need it. I just need it for one guy. Yeah, well, wait till the patches and DLC era. Exactly. You know, like I said, I do not intend to play it anytime soon because I don't have like an immediate, like, extremely pressing interest in it. It sounds good from what you tell me. It's got Ben Starr in it also, which helps. But you know, I've got a million things I'm playing on stream. I've got a million things I'm playing off stream. You know, I haven't even found the time. I mean, I've had time I could have played it, but doing other stuff. But I still intend to get back around into Wilds and do the update, which I haven't yet. So there's not room in my stream games or my like day-to-day games right now. You know, I've been doing a bunch of Isaac. I'm gonna improve my VR setup. Well, improve my whole setup soon, so I'll be able to do more VR again. I mean, I can do VR. It's just not very comfortable to do VR with my extremely limited space. But that'll be sorted out. So I'll be way more enticed by that. And I've been enjoying the shit out of what I've been doing already. Ow. Like, there are so many games. I was just thinking about this today. Because we've been doing nothing but long-term games for a good little while now. Which is what I'm trying to overcome with the current type of the way I've been doing the schedule now. There are so many goddamn like one-off shorter-term games that I want to play. Oh, that was way off. Yeah, once some slots get freed up, I'm gonna be going through a bunch of games I want to play because there's so many. I'm having dedicated short-term slots. I'm not going to give that away to something like Morrowind again. Sorry I broke the window. Are we cool? Are we cool? How could you do that? It was an accident. I mean, it's not like I brought the fighting in here. I broke one window. Have you never broken a window before? All these motherfuckers crying over spilt window. Get real. Grow up. Fucking grow up. Just broke a window, alright? Why don't you calm down? Stop crying. Change out your goddamn diaper. Get over it. Oh, is this about the big cone? It's about the big cone! Cone content. Big cone mentioned in a sub-story. Is it? Maybe not. Do you know a grown man can fit in this cone? Not really getting in trouble. He didn't do anything wrong. Man. How badly do you have to fuck up for a guy, like, getting hit in the face and then the nuts with a baseball to get, like, only, like, 100 views? How badly do you fuck that up? Yeah, you need to go through the entertainment industry. You need to be molested. I disagree. It's time again for a sub-story with a completely wretched moral. You have to do it. What do you mean you have to do it the right way? Do you mean going through the entertainment industry? Because if so, I mean, again, Yakuza 5 doesn't go into it perhaps as much as they should. But fuck the entertainment industry, brother. I guess, Kiryu might not know about, like, the producers and shit, though. The producers and shit that tried, like, molesting Haruka. Where is he? Oh, is he up on the roof? Oh, he's up there! There he is! Huh. Well, this seems to be a problem. Is he going for Yakuza again? Okay. I mean, throwing himself into obvious, like, actual life-threatening danger, that's on him. This and going after the Yakuza the first time are the things I would say he's done wrong. Otherwise, he's fine. I mean, I guess. Why? I feel like, I don't know, someone or a lot of people at RGG were really angry at people with selfie sticks around this time. Erase all your Why? Why does he need to erase all his videos? And never come back to the city? Why? I disagree with you on this one, Kiryu. Again, it's just... There's a clear, like... There's a clear bias here that I think is a little bit unfair. Right, is it here? Or is it further up? No, it's further up. Yeah, no, not a fan of this one. Here we are. In the Mahjong parlor? You were looking in the Mahjong parlor, huh? I did say I was going to jong last time, and I didn't do it. I don't know if I'll do it today. I mean, I don't think we should view the criminal who dangled a person out a window as the good guy in this one. Again, like, there are so many people that are like this guy that suck ass, and it's right to shit on them. Again, I guess they're working on that now. Like, he is a piece of shit. It's just that some of the things in this sub-story are shitty. This guy. Why? I don't get that, though. Like, why does he need to delete his videos? Like, he's crazy, but... he is crazy and needs to be dealt with, but he's not being dealt with the correct way. Does he? Why does he have a point? Explain. 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 Again, he's a shitter, but explain. it's one of those things where it's like, oh, when someone has the same opinion as you, but they're fucking annoying, so you low-key don't want to agree with them. That's where I'm at with this sub-story. Again, there's no justification. Just we don't like guys with selfie sticks, so you get to beat the shit out of a guy with a selfie stick who wants to be internet famous. And we're just cool hanging out with this guy who was trying to kill a person who didn't really do anything that much wrong, probably. I mean, who knows what he did or said to get into that situation, you know? But threatening murder or grievous harm isn't morally acceptable. Why? But why? I mean, if it's just him being like, hey, I don't want to be in your video, that's fine. That's completely justifiable. But why deleting all his videos? Why does he need to delete the video where he was the only one in it, getting hit with baseballs? Apologizes for what? What's wrong with you, Kiryu? Why are you such a piece of shit? Kiryu's being a bad person. I don't like this. Like, he puts himself in danger. Yeah. But, like, and again, he's an idiot. He's an idiot. But it's his own decision to do that. Like, I don't know, maybe apologize to his parents for potentially throwing away his life, but otherwise, no. There's no one he needs to apologize for getting hit in the... That's the thing I'm upset about. Like, everything else, whatever. But the fact that there was a whole issue there at the batting center, like, he didn't do anything wrong. What the fuck did he do? Exactly, he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything wrong. RGG just had a really, really angry hate boner for people with selfie sticks for reasons unknown. Anyway, let's try and forget about this and do some main story. That one was actually horrid. That was a bad sub-story. We get those occasionally. Like, there was one I always talk about, one in Yakuza 4 with Tanamura dealing with some orphan kids whose parents, like, weren't from Japan, and how they're just kind of stranded in Japan and they hate it here, and they're, like, treated badly by the system, and there are people who are racist to them. And the moral of the story was basically just, well, deal with it, whatever. It's your problem, not anyone else's. That's how I remember it being, anyway. That one really got on my nerves. There's just the occasional morally reprehensible sub-story. I mean, we kind of had that with the Hiji one, where it was like, murder this new sentient life, which I don't like. So I guess, I mean, that one wasn't that bad. That one just made me talk about Star Trek. But that one I didn't like. Again, the guy's a shitter, and you could totally do a sub-story, like, not changing anything that guy does, just change the people around him and change Kiryu's behavior. That's fine. I just think they handled that very badly. Hi, Samaya. Anyway, we keep talking about, you know, real, like, likeness actors in these games. I don't know why I hadn't looked into this one yet, but Someya's a real guy, too. Someya's portrayed by a real actor. I mean, real actor, but he's a likeness character. He's portrayed by a like, visually and in voice by an actor. I can't remember his name, but he's been in, like, a million things. And he was in something I've seen. I didn't recognize him, though, because he's in it for all of about, like, 10 seconds. But he's in Godzilla vs. Kong. He's the guy who, like, jacks his brain into Mechagodzilla inside the, like, King Ghidorah skull or whatever it is he does. He's that guy in that movie. You know, plenty of actors I reckon. Well, I guess I was going to say he's, like, the first guy who I've seen in one of these who I've, like, recognized from something else, but that's not true, because the principal from Kamen Rider Forze is in Zero. But he's, like, the second one. Well, no, I guess not, because I've seen Takeshi's Castle and beat Takeshi's in this. So, I guess he's the third. But still, I guess it's not that impressive. I can't really justify that point anymore. But, yeah, good enough. Yeah, we're hanging out with Somea, of all people. Can we get into a fight with goons with Somea? Can I do like a duo heat move with Somea? I was trying to let this dialogue finish. Yeah, no, it didn't get to happen. Somea heat move? No, maybe not. Every other case where we've been with someone, and I've tried to do like a guy-on-guy heat move. Unless... No, I just beat the shit out of a guy. I think he had a weapon or something. But at least he's fighting alongside us. That's cool. When the hell do we ever get to, like, walk around with and get into fights alongside effectively a villain? But that's what I was saying last time. Someya's interesting. And there's kind of that more morally grey element to him now. Like, he's the standard kind of, oh, we need a new kind of Yakuza. I don't, like, agree with your ideals and stuff like that. And we've fought before over things. But he's not, like, actively hostile to us or anything. Like, we went after him the first time. That wasn't him. But, and, you know, he, in that cutscene, that meeting we saw at the end of last time, he may have fucking killed a guy because he was talking shit about Kiryu. Like, he has some amount of respect on a deep level for Kiryu, even if he disagrees with him. You know, he just has different opinions, which is highly respectable. Anyway. I'm probably hungry, aren't I? I am hungry. I don't think I've eaten everything from Fujisoba, have I? I don't know if I've even been there once, to be honest. Let's have a look. I'll treat Somea to Fujisoba. I know we haven't been to Kyushu number 1 star yet. Fujisoba. Yeah, nope, haven't been there at all. They have 9 food items, so we might be able to have it all at once if it isn't too filling. Then I have to think about the combo. Hello, Fujisoba. Oh yeah, have to order at the machine. Can I fit all this? Or is the soba going to be too filling? It's looking good. Oh, 30! Oh, we're so close. Okay, I guess I'll take this, and then I can have the Katsudon. Oh, they're both 30. Okay. Sure. Just go with that. I'll be back. I may not have gotten the combo. Or a combo. Maybe there's more than one. Yeah, I didn't get a combo. Probably deselected the one thing that would have made the combo. Oh, well. Yeah, we'll make our way there. Actually, I think before we do that, I'm going to be right back real quick. And have a robo-bio break. So yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. I apologize in advance for the wait, but I'll be right back. Hello, we're back. Right. Sorry about that. Let's go. Story. Gaming. Somea. I'm ready for it. Nice for it to be nighttime again as well. I always, you know, I don't know. I like... It's just this game. Like, Dragon Engine makes even familiar environments like this look so much better. Just the kind of bloominess of all the Kamurocho lighting and signboards. Creates a good atmosphere. They're very good at that. Nothing's gonna top, like, afternoon Onomichi. The warm orange glow. I can't help but appreciate it, though. It's nice. Right, we're going to Shangri-La. This brings back bad memories. Truck crashes and fistfights with Majima. Yeah. Welcome back, boss. I'm back. Let's go. Yeah. Lo may just want to kill us. We were supposed to come alone. Yeah, last time we came here, it was a fucking ruin. It was hard to navigate. I imagine it hasn't gotten any better because it's been a ruin for like a decade at this point. Yeah, I remember those stairs.
もう10年くらい前ですが、
Mm-hmm.
セラ3代目が死んだ後、登場界の跡目争いの構想がこの建物にも飛び火した。
Mm-hmm.
もちろんご存知
I remember. Also, Sarah mentioned.
堂島の竜と島野の狂犬
Majima mentioned.
ダンプを突っ込ませたりめちゃくちゃだったらしいじゃないですか。
It was pretty crazy.
ここを廃墟にしちまったのはあんたらですよ。
I don't know about that.
この町にはあんたらが好き勝手やってぶっ潰してきた。
You can argue that. It's more like everyone else, though. It's only Kiryu's legacy because he's the one who sorted it out. Not like it would have been any better if he hadn't gotten involved.
ところが今は警察も登場界と中国人の抗争で手が回らねえ。で、こんな町のど真ん中に無法地帯ができちまった。そうですよ。4代目も責任感じちゃいません。
Again, Sumaya, what's your angle? Because we know he respects him to some degree. He seems smarmy and sleazy because he could be saying it earnestly. He's like, what do you think about this?
ならこいつらはローのよこした出迎えか。
Maybe.
俺らと口を聞く気もねえらしいな。
どうせこいつらから身のある話なんて聞きやしません。
Was there any doubt we'd have to fight our way through Shangri-La? Squad's right, man.
4代目
I guess. I mean, I'm fine with it since, you know, it's Shangri-La. I don't know why the power's on. But, you know, as long as it's not like someone's house that someone actually owns and lives in, then sure, yeah, whatever. I don't care if you live here. It's the ruins of Shangri-La. It's fine. I'm still going. Did I fix it? Don't say that. You're asking for trouble. You are asking for trouble. Damn, that did nothing. Oh, wait. Oh, hit it with a hammer. They got a hammer box full of hammers. I see. Hammer zone. Okay, yeah. I was assuming since this place is in 2 and therefore Kiwami 2, it was gonna be exactly the same, but we didn't do this. There was no breaking through walls with like underground with sledgehammers. What the fuck was that? Did you hear that? I was talking during it, so I don't know if it was just me imagining it. Did that sound like a fucking horrendous demon howl to anyone else? What's down here? Oh, what the fuck? Huh? I think we saw these in Kiwami 2, in the bouncer missions. What? What do you mean? What? What do you mean, let's just leave it be? What is this? Why is there a BDSM creature down here? What, in the Resident Evil? Yeah! It's some manner of BOW. What the fuck? Oh my god. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I guess. I mean, with some of the long battles we've seen, like the one we did last time in the Malaysia, they had a consistent. I mean, you know, that tends to be a thing sometimes in long battles anyway, in any of these games. But no, didn't want to go all the way down. Where they have like a main, not a main boss, but like a guy you keep encountering throughout the long battle. And we had the chef. So we could end up falling down into Hangman's nest. He's throwing shit up here. What the fuck? What? Why, though? Oh, my God. Oh, we got a shortcut. Okay, I was kind of thinking with my Final Fantasy VII Remake brain and smashing boxes, but I was actually rewarded for doing so. Hi, son. We're playing Yakuza, but we're also going through the den of a BDSM BOW Resident Evil creature. Oh no. His entire ass is out. You can see it when he bends over. Look at that. Oh my god. I don't want to see that. I don't know why it's like that. Do you guys know what the deal with this is? You guys okay? I guess they were just chilling out. They didn't start the fight. Somea did. We just beat the shit out of these poor people. Oh my god. Nothing good could come from interacting with a captured Cenobite. Better let it be. I mean, there's no way in hell we're not gonna fight the Cenobite. I can't avoid these. He's just gonna throw them. And I'm just gonna have to mash X. How come he's not oh no, he is throwing them at Somea. Okay. Complaint rescinded. Now, sometimes I forget the Yakuza games are the way they are. Sometimes. Sometimes I forget we just have... Sometimes I think we just have serious crime drama. Then the hangman arrives to remind me of where I am. What the fuck? Why are you here, though? Like, what's the deal? What's the hangman law? Ugh. His entire ass is all the way out. I see that broken wall. Like, there's no way he's not going through this, right? I don't want to grab him from behind. Stay down. If you're not going to stay down, then face towards me. Do not turn away. None of this. None of this. No. Good one, Samir. Keep him down. Keep him down. Don't let him expose his shame. Get tiger dropped, idiot. Get extreme heated, idiot. There we go. Oh, that did him. Made him go berserk. He's gonna mutate like Birkin. No, he's going through the wall. Oh, no. Oh, we're going through the wall. He's... No way in hell he's not coming back, though. He's gonna Birkin. He's gonna Birkin all over the place. He's gonna start... He's already got an eye in his mouth. He's gonna grow more eyes. I know this. Oh, hi, guys. I beat the shit out of your demon? Whatever that thing is. Like, you guys stay here. Is he with you? Do you guys know what his deal is? Can someone just tell me? I want the itchy tasty. I want the first person perspective written note of someone turning into that thing. Fuck yeah. Can I not break those boxes? No, those boxes are immune. Hammer shatters the moment it leaves my hand. I'll take another one. Give me more hammer. That's the way we're going. That's like a squeeze through. So what's over here? We may have been there, or maybe we'll go there. I don't know. This place is a goddamn Resident Evil maze. Oh, no, my hammer. I swear I'm gonna, like, pick up a weird animal crest, and I'm gonna have to use it to unlock a door. There's gonna be a set of keys themed after card suits. I'm gonna have to play Moonlight Sonata on a piano. You wanna get hammered? Oh, I guess I'm... Kiryu doesn't feel like hammering right now. Thanks, Samaya, for the cover. Even looking at the wiki, it seems he's just there because he's there. Only interesting tidbit is that he fights with sloppy wrestling, which I assume is in both regards. I mean, yeah, sure. I buy that. Like, he's drooling all over the place, so of course it's sloppy wrestling. Jesus Christ. I gotta assume that's like... Because the way it tends to go in these games is you'll have, like, a character, and they give that character a new moveset because they're new and important. Be that, you know, a boss or a playable character, like in 4 and 5. And then, down the line, you'll get new characters who are just random, like, mini-bosses or less important bosses. You know, bosses not important enough to get their own moveset. And they will inherit a moveset from a character. Like, we've seen that before. We've seen people use other characters' moves recognizably. So I wonder if that's a moveset that someone else has used before, or maybe Hangman is important enough to have his own moveset. I scarcely wish to think of the consequences of such a thing. But it might be true. You went down easy. Much as I like the big throws that hit a million people, I do miss classic just single target throws that actually do good damage to the guy you're throwing. Lube wrestling. Probably, he's lubing himself up with his own drool. Look, he's down there. Still down there. And he's still unconscious. He hasn't Birkin. Not yet. I'm sure he will. Gonna build him up into the main antagonist of the next Yakuza game. Now, I tell you what it's gonna be. It's gonna be revealed during the Amon sub-story that he's some kind of genetic experiment that Joe Amon commissioned to create, because since he was like, I can't beat Kiryu. He's just too strong, I can't do it. I need to create something that can destroy him, and then I will have bested him. It's gonna be something like that, like oh, I'm getting my ass beat. But like, the Amons created their own umbrella just for the sake of killing Kiryu and friends. Okay, I'm gonna need to use a heal. Pop a toughness. Pop 2 toughnesses. I wish I could buy a toughness Emperor. I don't have, like, heals appropriate to my strength level. Come here. There you go. Why does the Kiryu killing BOW need to have his ass out? I don't know, because the Amons are fucking freaks. We can do a Sumaya move! There are tag moves with Sumaya. Let's fucking go. That's sick. I mean, we know the Amons are freaks. But I don't know. Maybe it's the guy that got made into the BOW was originally a freak. And it's like, I don't know, maybe the way he works is that all of his base desires are maximized. So he's like maximum rage, maximum bloodlust, maximum like actual lust. So he needs an outfit that lets him express that, otherwise he won't be able to be as bloodthirsty. That's my take anyway. More hammer. Yeah, this place is fucking weird, man. This isn't the way. Why put the boxes then? I mean, it's fun to smash them, I suppose. Oh god, he was on the ceiling, he's a licker! Oh god, I was gonna say, like, he's gonna burst through the wall like Nemesis or Mr. X. No! He's a fucking licker. The second time we've had lickers. I bet if you took the ball gag out, he would have a really long licker tongue. He's just a licker. He's a licker. They had lickers in Dead Souls, too. Maybe they need consensual victims and weird masochist gimps were the only ones willing to get experimental gene therapy for no reward. Maybe! Maybe, yeah. And just Kiryu and Sumaya do not have a word to say about him. Oh no. He's gonna do things to me. Oh! He's gonna lick me up, he is! Well, I guess he's not because he has the ball gag in. We can only hope it remains. No. Oh, damn it. Oh, I wanted the tiger drop then. Oh, what the hell? What did I even get caught up in? But how did he get here? Like, we saw him moments ago. How did he end up on that ceiling? Unless there's more than one. Oh, I hate moves that you, like, can't react to in time if you're planning to do stuff like Tiger Drop. Like pins in Monster Hunter. I just hate it. You just... They use different rules for no reason except fuck you. Fuck you and your counter moves. Wilds doesn't have this problem, but otherwise, you know. Sumaya keeps, like, knocking him off kilter. I can't do much. Sumaya's just over there like, Sasuke desu ne? Surely this is not what you were expecting, Sumaya. No, that's the grab. I should have figured he was going in for it. He was so aggressive about getting close to me. There you go. Fuck off. Look at him. Some kind of parasite's gonna break out of his skull. Oh! He's got a Plaga in there. Alright. He's down for now, but that was only 2. Power inhibitor for his ultimate move. Yeah, like, he's gonna have a phase... I don't know if he will. But you would expect a guy like this to have a phase change. Or like an armor break. Where everything gets exposed and it reveals his true form. No, we're up here. This is where Daigo was kept. In Kiwami 2. Alright, no more Hangman. Lo, I don't care about the whole Haruto thing anymore. Just tell me what the deal with Hangman is.
もっとも私は日本人の裏切りには慣れている。
Mm.
ちょうどそこにいる染谷さんのおかげでね。
お久しぶりです。ロー
What's
さん
the deal?
こんな場所にいらしてたんじゃ、いくらアジア街を探ってもお目にかかれなかったわけだ。
He's been hanging out with. I mean, I guess he must be Lowe's. It's some Chinese science. It's acupuncture and herbal medicine
ここはその一つに過ぎない。
and cultivation. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's a cultivation failure. The guy was a cultivator and I don't know, he did something wrong in his cultivation and it made him into a freak. That's what it is. That has to be what it is. When natural science cannot explain it, it must be Chinese.
やっぱりあの噂話の通りか、染谷。お前らとローはもともとグルだった。
They planned the war to fuck over Daigo.
採用会を引き込んだ後のお前らの構想は。
And he just denied any knowledge when we asked him about this last time. Yeah, he was just like, no, that's ridiculous. Of course I didn't. But he's like, yeah, no, of course I did it. Hit the incessant chatter in newer RE games. This one time it would feel appropriate for one of the guys to comment on the strangeness of it all. Yeah. Just anything. But I guess it's... I don't know. Is Hangman canon? Oh, fuck, Samaya. Is Hangman canon? No one's ever gonna address it, so it may as well not be. I gotta play the rest of the REs. I haven't played many of the newer ones. I guess any of the newer ones. Alright, pick a side. Do you really think Kiryu would go along with this, Samaya? Yeah. How many REs has Zacharias played? I think I played a little bit of 4. I didn't do that on stream, original 4, before the remake came out. I played some of 5 back when that was new. And then everything else, I mean, I played 2 remake when it came out, and I've played it on stream a bit. Need to go back to that. I've played 1 remake. And I did Jill and Chris in that. I didn't do all of 0 because it was pissing me off. Might go back to that one day. I did like all of original 2. And that's it. I was planning to do everything. It was like a unofficial marathon. I was just doing it. But I need to do more. 0 pissing you off sounds about expected. Yeah, it just felt very linear, which is annoying considering the multiple character thing. I didn't get super far into it. Yeah, he's not standing for you fucking over Daigo, obviously. But I also spent a bunch of time trying to figure out how to, like, mod, what is it? Whatever framework games, the engine that 0 runs on. To, like, mod a shirt in, and then I barely ended up playing it after that, which is annoying. Now, you hurt my friend Daigo, so you're getting your ass beat. 7 I found pretty good, aside from the awful, terrible, not good ending sequence. Yeah, I've seen, like, basically all of 7, but I haven't played it. The newest one I've played is 5, and that was back in the day. And I guess 2 remake, but... Yeah, I haven't played 7 or Village. I haven't played 6. Would like to, though. Just, like I said, I'm not doing any long-term things right now. Well, I mean, I am. I'm doing all long-term things, but I'm not adding any new long-term things for a bit. Gotta do short-term things. Yeah, he looks up to and admires Kiryu, but has his own method that he stands by. I like Somea for that. Not so different, you and I. I don't know about that. Lowe's eating popcorn. Oh! Is this the first time we've taken the shirt off? this game. Oh, banger. Now, this also... Oh, he threw his gun away. This also isn't the Sumaya fight I was thinking of. But I think this is the Sumaya banger. I don't know if they played this last time. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let's fucking go. Because we fought him with his shirt off last time, but he doesn't have a tattoo. And that's kind of his representation of his alternate beliefs. But at least I have heals this time. Not as many. That to spend some on Hangman, the utter freak. Damn, he didn't guard any of that. Where's your guard, Sumaya? Were you not expecting a fight with Kiryu? Oh, the grabs. At least I can quickly recover out of it, but the damage. Low's just hiding behind the bed. Look at him lurking low. Yeah, oh, this... I think this might have been what played last time as well. I don't think this is the Sumaya banger, but it is a banger. Because, like, the entire soundtrack of this game is. Oh. Don't you taunt at me. Ugh. I want to tiger drop you. Come on. Oh. Screwed it. The beating the boat section wasn't required to unlock Madhouse difficulty. I'd advise everyone to just stop playing after the final Jack fight. It's nothing but trash. Yeah, it seems kind of rough at that point. Part of me would want to, like, unlock and play Madhouse, though. I don't have any fucking ZZs left. I have to basically go through the last of my heals right now. Bottle him. No, bottle him. Really, Kiryu? Okay, bottle him now. Bottle him now. Yeah! Stab Sumaya in the gut. Yeah! Damn. Okay. Okay. Because I mean, as far as classic RE goes, I love my high difficulty RE. Because for me, Resident Evil is all about learning the game. I don't know. Well, I have to see how the newer games are about that. But, you know, I think of RE1 and RE2. And it's like, those are relatively short games that intentionally encourage you to go through them multiple times, through one means or another. And even without those additional compulsions, like, you know, alternate characters, unlocks, etc., and, like, ratings. Oh my god. Like, I would be compelled to do it anyway, because for me, survival horror games, in particular Resident Evil, really encourage mastery. Like, not... It's kind of like what I would say about character action games. Where, like, you're not meant to just play through them once and then have that be it. Like, that is not the way those games are designed. They're meant for you to, like, play it through to get the story and, like, have your first run and learn how the characters play. And then you go back to it on higher difficulties and you try and do it as well as you can. Survival horror is kind of the same for me. And the Resident Evils that I've played really encourage that by having a lot of mechanical depth in how you interact with enemies. Like, but it's instead of just learning how to do good mechanics and how to deal with certain enemies and, like, you know, comboing them and countering them, it's more learning how to avoid engaging with enemies or engage with enemies in such a way as to spend as little resources as possible and increase efficiency. I really enjoy that about survival horror games. That was a cool fight. I love Sumaya. Do you agree about the difficulty? Very neat games to learn and strategize with. Exactly, like having to ration your supplies and knowing the entire game ahead and being like, okay, I'm saving this for here. We're gonna do this here, etc., etc. Like, it makes me think of those difficulty modes in the Dead Space games. I think it's Zealot or something, at least in 2, where it's like the hardest difficulty, but also you have 3 saves in the entire game, and you have to plan around that. I think it's really cool. Madhouse is fun. Feel the ammo shortage. About 30 minutes of unskippable intro. That does suck, yeah. But yeah, more limited supplies. That's what you want on higher difficulties in a game like that. I mean, more punishing enemies, of course, but stuff to make you think more about your supplies and your actions. That's peak survival horror. I love that. Yeah, Jimmy Lowe.
カムロ町でな。
Are we gonna learn more about that?
そうでしたね。
That's true.
言い訳をしないんだな。
Alright, that's sorry, Samaya. I yapped about Resident Evil over your
やったのは
fight.
お前ら登場界の極道ではない。
Do love you though. He'll get another chance. It's gonna be sick.
陽明連合会の
Oh,
岩見恒夫だ。
really?
岩見
Is that the younger or the elder? Yeah, the younger.
会長の
The younger Iwami is the one who did
あの
it.
男は登場
Huh,
界の
because
頭を自分に
from what we were
都合よ
told,
く
he's
す
the
げ替え
one running the shipbuilding stuff.
我々を
And
カムロ町
the
に
elder is
引き込
running the
み
criminal
道具にした
side of it, but I guess not.
そして陽が住むと私の命を狙い息子はその巻き添えになって死んだ
Why would they be coming down here and fucking with them?
登場界の菅井も
Oh,
後ろに岩見恒夫がついているから
that
こ
space
そ
is a bit too long for 3 saves. The leap is at the end of horseshit.
つまり
Can't imagine losing hours from a stray
殺
wife.
す値打ち
I guess
もない
that's the thing. You need to. I don't know if it's a thing in Dead Space 1. It's Dead Space 2 where I've seen that done.
ローさん。
But I guess you've got to. That's the thing. You've got to ration your. I mean, it's like with ink ribbons, but more extreme because you only get 3. You need to be like, okay, where are the really horrid bits and save your saves for once you're past those. Maybe. It would be neat to try, certainly. I've seen a playthrough of it in Dead Space 2. Remake got it. Okay. So it is there too. I gotta play the remake. I still haven't done that. Another game I gotta play.
それは登場界といううるさい蜂の巣をつつくような
So damn good. Yeah, I look forward to getting around to it. I've done 1 and 2 on stream.
私を狙う蜂を増やすのは馬鹿げている
Yeah, it's in Dead Space 2. Last part of the game is mostly running and healing because of the damn leapers. I remember. I remember that end game run. I remember when I played it, I had a death counter. I passed 100 deaths in my Dead Space 2
私
playthrough.
に大きな借りができるな
Good times.
借りだって俺がそんな恩を感じる男じゃないと言ったら
それはそちらの自由だだがあんたを
Yeah, I guess I see Metal Gear the same way.
私へのリ
Like
スクは
those games, if you skip the story elements and the calls and cutscenes, those are games where you benefit from managing your resources, maybe not to the same degree, knowing what to head and trying to optimize it. It's why I've been saying, like, the idea of getting a big boss rank, trying to get a big boss rank, like, really appeals to me. Like in 4 and in the other games. I might do it at some point. It's the same kind of thing.
息子の仇を取るためなら私は寝る暇
So Lo just wants revenge at this point.
構わないとな
Leapers lost their reason for being when they changed 0G. Yeah, that makes sense. To compensate, they bumped up their stats to a ridiculous level. Yeah.
いい勉強させてもらい
It's
ました
going to be
よ
interesting playing the remake because that has Dead Space 2's 0G. I wonder if they do the same thing with the Leapers there, or if they knew to unfuck it.
あの男への扱いに依存はあったか いや
I mean, you let him live.
私もあの男とのやりとりを見たおかげであなたという男を知ることができた、そもそもあなたをこんな場所へ招いたのはそのためだ
Looks fun, but I don't want it on principle. Yeah, that's fair.
俺はあんたを
I usually object to remakes and adaptations, but it seems like an okay one.
俺がこんな場所まで来たのはその
It's maybe not like on the same level as like RE2 remake, but maybe like RE4 remake would be comparable. It's like it's the same and it didn't really need a remake, but there's improvements that are appreciated. Like apparently, you know, Dead Space 1 being able to go back and forth. Like instead of it just being linear going through the areas, being able to backtrack for stuff.
あなたが採用会に入って私に忠誠を誓うというなら話は別だがな
Want to join the Scio?
なんだと
Rolling things with long tail. That's what I was thinking of when you said Leapers, yeah.
あなたが知る必要はない
Amazing until that final part. Don't know why my frame rate
なぜなら
died.
達川
A
の赤ん坊
lot going on, I guess.
沢村春人の
Ah, you are not the father. The guy jumps out from his grave, starts dancing. What makes you so sure of that? Anyway, yeah, back to the thing Kiryu actually cares about. Yeah. Why would you know that? What? Oh no. Haruto's important to the main plot. Mm. Mm. Who the hell is it? It better not be you. The controller's vibrating. Oh no. Maybe we shouldn't have left him with effective strangers. Why do you know, Lo? Oh no! Takeshi Kitano took the baby. We gotta go back. Yeah, now, like, we had our meeting with Lo. There's still the secret of Onomichi, which we don't know anything about. And Haruto's been kidnapped. We gotta go now. Now we must go. He's just leaving. Mysteriously leaves. We're going. Yeah, now's kind of the point. Yeah, we've had the links between the two primary plots, that being, you know, Sayo Tojo drama and Haruto. But now they're kind of converging. We'll see where it goes. Yeah, it was a short chapter. Chapter 9, Disappearance. The baby. Why would Hirose-san kidnap Haruto? I need to go meet up with Yuta and Serena. Okay, so they don't immediately teleport you there. I mean, I suspected we were going to be going. Though I guess with this music playing, it would be a bad time to just go and do side stuff. Because Haruto's in danger. Of course we need to sort that out. Hold on. I need my coffee mocha. Sprint with my coffee mocha. We'll be able to access baseball again. And maybe spearfishing will finally become available. Because presumably that's, you know, there's no way they just drop that in and leave it up to you to find it. Because it's a completely new minigame, replacing the old fishing minigame. There's no way they don't put that right in your face. Out of my way. Damn it. I got a baby to save. Don't you understand? I'm going all out. Just this once. Well, maybe I'll go out again when we run into Hirose for kidnapping Haruto. I mean, maybe he did it for a good reason. Maybe there's someone else there he's not safe with. He's doing it for Haruto's own safety, maybe. I mean, there's no way, right? Because Hirose... Obviously, Hirose is hiding shit. Because he's been, like, he's the head of the family, and he was supposedly a badass, but every time we've talked to him, he's been kind of disarming and weird. And just acts like an old man. But he also... Like, he keeps just appearing in cutscenes without people noticing him entering. Like, he's really good at not being noticed when he doesn't want to be. He's hiding his true strength, that old man. Come on, guys, we gotta go. He seems like he's hard to contact at the best of times anyway.
坊ちゃんを黙って連れ去ったりするんじゃ。
Maybe he's senile.
ローが言うには、ハルトには何か隠された価値があるって話だった。
Eh?
そして、ハルトの父親は達川じゃないらしい。
Yeah, this was a dead end lead.
そんな。
ローと話したことは、
Hmm.
おいおいお前らにも話す。今何より、広瀬の親分を探さなきゃならねえ。ほいじゃが兄貴、さっきまた広島から連絡があったんじゃ。松永と高頭の話だと、本家の連中も広瀬のおやっさんのことを探しとるらしいんですわ。
Maybe they're trying to get Haruto?
怒鳴り込んできたっちゅう話で。小清水。
That guy, yeah.
あの陽明連合会の若頭が広瀬の親分を。ようわからん。ローって男の話を真に受ければ、坊ちゃんがなんや大きな事件に巻き込まれてるのは間違いなさそう。
I mean, he doesn't know much. He's a very, very young baby. It's like 1 year old.
坊ちゃんの方なんじゃ。
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
とにかく広島に
The
戻る。
baby's the key to all
広
this.
瀬一家の連中。
The key to an ancient
松永
vault.
と高頭は無事なのか。
大丈夫です。今本家に見つからないようモレノで鳴り潜めてるって言ってました。
モレノか。危なっかしいの。広瀬のおやっさん探しとんなら、いずれあいつらも本家の連中に身柄を抑えられそうな。
They will.
たとえあの二人が
We gotta
広瀬
hurry.
の親分の行く先が分からなくても、広瀬一家の人間なら疑われる。
Oh, we're gonna get Kiryu in his excellent Yakuza 6 outfit again, since we're going back to Onamichi. The jacket's coming off.
カムロ町を出るぞ。お前らもすぐ支度してくれ。
Okay, and I guess this is like last chance if you want to stick around. We say anything to Akiyama? No, Akiyama's just chilling out. All right, I'll see you around. I hope you're in this game again, Akiyama.
兄貴、広島へ戻る支度はできとりますか?
Yeah, I've did my chores already. Let's go. Oh wait, no, that's me saying no. Fuck.
兄貴、
Didn't read the options. I just assumed the first one was yes. The way it usually goes. Usually no is the second option. Makoto Tojo. Enjoy Japanese gardens.
兄貴、
Still curious about that new game they're doing. It would be cool if the main character of that was Makoto Tojo, but also if they just do something completely different, that would also be sick. Anything they do is going to be good, but it could be like Tojo Origins.
今はあいつらに構ってる暇はね。そうじゃ、連中がわしらに何ぞ言うてきよったら、無理にでも押し通ったら、相手が本気じゃろうが、邪魔してくんならやるしかないで。
Yep. Kick the ass of anyone who tries to stop us. And yeah, look at this shit. In the light as well, the fabric. Hojo? I'ma kill him. No, Tojo, not Hojo. Careful. But no, the Tojo clan are the, you know, Daigo and Kiryu and Majima and Saejima. Not really good guys, but the main guys. I wish you knew, you know?
お前らに付き合ってる暇はねえんだ。出直してもらおうか。
Hey, Hojo, the guy from Agito? Yeah, another Hojo who's a bit of a bastard. Yeah. I guess not as bad as FF7 Hojo. There we go. They're fucking dead. Oh my god, they're devastated. Oh, I wanted the heat move. Oh. Fine. That it? I guess not. Yeah, it's kind of acting like a long battle. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nice drift, guys. Gotta respect it. Yeah, I made the right call there, turning off my extreme heat. I probably could have carried it forward into this, but you do retain what you don't use. So you can just pop it. You can do a Sin Devil trigger if you want. A quadruple S. And just pop as much of it as you need. And then turn it off. Not exactly the same as quadruple S, but I'll take any opportunity I can to mention Quadruple S, the coolest character action mechanic ever. Yeah, well, the amount of health you guys have, I'm not that intimidated when you just pull up with a bunch of men like that. Yuta's just gonna kick you in the head and then you die. You're very weak. I mean, I haven't like completely power leveled myself or anything. I've still got a long way to go for max strength. It's just, that's the way they tend to balance these group fights. Because, you know, if you get caught in some attacks in a group, you're very likely to take a lot of damage from everyone in the group. So it's kind of balanced that they go down easy. Now there's 3 cars. What's next? 4 cars? Come on, get real. Oh, that was not a good drift. Embarrassing, even. Alright, again, oh, you guys have got, like, the boss icon, so there's stronger men here. We just need to weed out the chaff a little bit with heat moves. Oh, the crowd... Like, sometimes I appreciate fighting with allies because they can take the heat off you, but also I'm trying to do heat moves on groups. I like the cross chop. It's funny. It's not what I'm trying to do, though. There we go. Disable as many as you can at once, and then you can focus on fewer men. Ow, ow, ow. Never finished Dead Space 3. I never played Dead Space 3. Never mind finished it. Never touched it. Never owned... No, I do own it, but I've never played it. I think I own it anyway. I'm not sure. Oh, I don't have any heals. I didn't fill up on heals before this. That's something I should have done. Oh, no. I'm still all weak from Hangman. Ugh. I mean, I've got food. I've got emergency food and, like... No, I've got my staminans. We're okay, actually. We're gonna get heat from it, but we can buy more staminans anyway. Oh, Yuta, you got in the way. I wanted to hit him with that. There we go. Whew. Right, yes. I guess we're going around this way. We can do it. We can save the lads. Very high chance they've all already been murdered, but all we can do is our best. We were on a wild goose chase, and then everyone we care about became endangered. Yeah, you can't come around this side way. There's a truck parked there, blocking the street. God damn. Here we are. Oh, they're fine. They did not come here. I guess we caught those guys before they could get here. Nice. I forgot about that cat. Cheers.
田頭君から知らせもらったの。ごめんなさい、桐生さん。私がハルト君を預かっていたのに、こんなことになって。
You did? What happened?
あんたの責任だなんて誰も思うてらせんわい。
Oh, come on.
おいじゃけど、何があったんじゃ。キヨちゃんはうちのおやっさんが坊ちゃんを連れて行くとこ見たんか。
何にしても座ってつかさい。話せば長くなりますけ。
Yeah, go on, recap us. What happened here? What if it just says cat, and it's that cat doing that face? That's really good.
ヒロスの親分さんがフラッとうちに来て、ハルト君の顔を見に来たんだって。親分さんが店に来ることは前からよくあったし。
So,
ハルト君もなんだか。
I mean, surely at least now he knows of Haruto's importance. Did he always know? How much has he been hiding?
飲み始めてすぐ、親分さんがタバコないかって言ったんです。でもちょうど切らしちゃってて、それで私、ハルト君を親分さんにお願いしてお使いに。
Irresponsible.
で、キヨちゃんが店に戻った時にはおらんかったっちゅうんか。
Hmm.
それだけなのか。
最初はハルト君を連れて散歩にでも出たのかと思ったの。でもカウンターに飲み代が置いてあって、
So he did pay,
携帯に電話したら
but he took the
店に
baby.
置きっぱなしだった。何が起きたのか。
So he still owes you money, is what he's
その日
saying.
はまだ飲み
How
込めな
much
か
a
った。
baby costs. You have that on the menu?
いつまで経っても親分さん戻ってこなくて、それで松永さんに連絡して裕太君に電話したのはそのしばらく後。
Hmm.
親さんなんかいつもと違う様子なかったかの？
When is he not acting weird?
普段通り。
I mean, yeah, he's like that, but that's weird because you can tell there's something up with that. But I guess they've known him longer, so they're used to him being the way he is.
誰かに無理やり連れてかれたってわけでもなさそうっすね。
Hmm.
カムロ町で俺はハルトのことで中国マフィアのボスローって男と話した。
Hmm. Don't ask why he was
そのローは
relevant.
こう言ってたんだ。
It's a long story, and you just told a long
ハ
story.
ルトの父親じゃないと。そしてハルトにはカムロ町で構想中の組織にとって
Hmm.
何か重要な価値があるってな。
But why?
じゃけ小清水の頭が親さん探しとるんも多分坊ちゃんを狙うてのことじゃ。
ほいじゃあ
And who's actually the father?
ハルトを誰にも奪われんように身隠したんじゃないかの。
There's a great many candidates. It'd have to be, you know, someone from Onomichi, probably.
巻き込みたくなかったのかもしれんで。
いや
I mean, I know who it is. I've always known, but you know, I gotta play along.
今確かなのはそれだけだ。
And even, you know, even if when you do know a lot of the twists and stuff, it's still, you know, I still feel like I get the full experience from actually going through all of it and experiencing it rather than, you know, getting like the cliff notes. We just leaving? We're just leaving. Disperse.
桐生さん、
I want my baby back.
私がしっかりハルト君のことを見ていなかったせいで。
Yeah, but you had no reason to distrust Hirose,
あんたは何も悪くない。
でも
because he is just seen as a jovial, weird old guy.
一つ言っておく。
Baby back ribs.
カムロ町で染谷とやり合ってな。
We did.
多分あいつとはいつか何らかのケリをつけなきゃならない。
Mm.
あの人と桐生さんがどうして？
染谷は登場
Yeah, he was trying to murder Lo, and yeah, he fucked over Daigo.
はめられた六代目は俺が極道の世界に引き込んだ男なんだ。
I'm glad that you're taking a bit more responsibility for Daigo these
あの人
days.
と私はもう他人だから。
Hmm.
だがあんたらの間には子供がいるんじゃなかったか。
That's true.
私はその子を置いて染谷から逃げたんです。私は昔から逃げてばかりなの。この町からも高校を出てすぐ逃げ出した。この何もない町がずっと嫌だったから。
Hmm.
それで東京に行ったの。
Yeah, many such
向こう
cases.
では初めから水商売だった。銀座のホステスをしてちょうどバブルの頃、それまで見たことないよう
And
な
this was
お金を
this was
稼いで
during the bubble.
東京の人間になり
Zero era.
楽しかった。そのままあっという間に30歳。いろんな客を相手にして世間の裏まで知って
But
気に
the,
なった
the age of 30 is in demand.
そして悪い客に捕まった。肩書きは不動産の社長だって言ってたけど、
It was Kiryu.
知らないうちに私は
Fancy real estate firm.
借金を背負わされてて、しかもその人の後ろには
No, that was Kiryu, the Yakuza friend.
そのヤクザが
No, it was
染谷
Sumaya.
だったのか。
うん違うの。
Oh, no, it's not
そ
Sumaya.
のヤ
Okay.
クザたちから私を守ってくれたのが染谷。
Hmm.
染谷も客の一人だった。でも
Okay.
私が借金地獄に落とされそう
So
な
Maya
のを見
was
て、
Experiencing the hostess gameplay.
何も言わずに体を張ってヤクザたちと話をつけてくれたの。
Samaya was willing to die for the hostess gameplay. I'd rather die than do the hostess gameplay. Cinematic parallels. Ooh, flashback. 80s Camarocho in the Dragon Engine. Or it might be a bit, it might not be the 80s now. This would, if she'd been here for a while. I don't know. They look kind of appropriately dressed, though. From a little, kind of like what we saw in Zero. Oh, it might not be Camarocho, though. She did say Ginza. But still. Oh, no! Look at him. He's just a baby. A baby beaten half to death. Blue dirt. It's on one of the signs back there. Ah, he was pretty cool back then. Playing the song again. Unless it's a different one with the same vocalist. No, I think it's a different one. Yeah, okay. I could see how you could fall for him. He did not seem to be a bastard back then. Damn! Calm down. Calm down. Alright, maybe don't. That's just the way it goes sometimes. It's certainly romantic. You got beat bloody and maybe beat another guy even bloodier for me. How attractive. Yeah, it's definitely a different song. Good one. Love the trivia. It's good. It's just, it catches me off guard every time. Loading screen trivia. The Dragon of Dojima. She described every second of the kiss. That's fine. Kiryu gets scammed every day.
染谷とはその後結婚してすぐに娘もできて、でもやっぱりあの人の女でいることは怖かった。子供のためにもヤクザから足を洗ってほしいって。
Yeah, she wanted him out of the game.
染谷は聞いてくれなかった。
Understandable.
あの人がどこで何をしているか聞けば、男の仕事に口を出すなと怒られる。そして私が誰かの血のついた服を洗わされた夜、染谷はその手で優しく娘の頭を撫でていた。
Yeah.
私にはもうあの生活は限界だった。
Yeah, that's fair.
染谷に黙って娘と一緒に逃げようとした。
それを染谷は許さなかったんだな。
あの人には
He knew she was gonna do it.
全部わかってたの。逃げた先ですぐ。
Yeah, it just seems like you got married too early. Didn't know what being with him would be like.
初めて私に手を挙げた。何度も。何度も。
What happened to Samaya? What is his deal?
それで私は
He just seems he's like in a good way. He's like complex. He's all over the place. Like he's a bit of a bastard, but then sometimes he's a huge bastard, and sometimes he's all right. And then all this.
あの子が今幸せでいるのか、そうじゃないのか、もう何もわからない。あの時逃げたことは今でも後悔してる。でもやっぱりあの時私は
What can you do?
ああするしかなかったの。暴力を振るう夫のもとにまだ小さな娘を残して逃げるしか。
That's fair. It was just a shit situation, and you had to get out.
だからあの子の母親だなんていう資格は私にはもうないの。
Welcome to the pity party. Come on, Nagamo, step up. Nagamo, come on.
このバカタレが
That's it. That's it. That's it, Nagamo. He's not being a little bitch about it anymore.
あ
Come on, my man.
親でおることに資格なんぞいるんか自分が腹痛めて産んだ子じゃ、会い
Hey,
たいんじゃろ
I love
人が
Nagamo.
他人面するんはやめ
南雲くん。
あんたが
He
昔
went from being a little piece of shit to
他に
this.
やりようがなかったんじゃろほんでもしあんたが望むんじゃったら
Yeah,
わしが
he'll
咎
do
めして
it.
でも染谷から娘を取り戻したる子供にとって親はどこまで行っても親なんじゃ
Hmm.
勝手に親辞める資格こそあんたにはなあと違うんか
I ain't gonna let you.
すまんのキヨちゃん
Hmm.
じゃがあんたに小川なことを言えんのは幼なじみのわしだけじゃけ
Yeah.
あんたにはしっかりしてもらいたいんじゃ
ありがとう。南雲くん。
え
もしかしたら私は
Hmm.
ずっと誰かにそう言ってほしくて、こ
Oh,
の町に戻ってきたのかもし
he's
れ
been
ない。
living without hope for so long. Very good cutscene. Very good.
行かなくていいのか
Kiri's like, damn, that was crazy.
こっちのことはいい
Hmm.
お前はママについててやれ
いえそうはいかんですよ今はうちのおやっさんを探すのが
Yeah,
先じゃ
right. The baby.
何よりも
Yeah, sorry. I
坊ちゃ
was
んの無事を確かめるだけ
distracted
わし
by
は
Kyo's drama.
広瀬一家の留守を預かる頭ですけ
That's true. He's responsible. He's a good one. Kiri's like, he's smiling a little bit in his way.
それはし考え
Proud of
た
him.
んだけどな
なんじゃ
ここでじっとしとっても何もすまんいっそおやっさん
Yeah,
が
we should go do something.
どこでもええけしがみつぶしに当たってみたらどうですかの
どっか心当たりがあんのか松永
まあいくつかはお前らもなんか心当たりの場所あるじゃろ
Hmm.
なあこともなですわ
All right, find Hirose. Maybe the Hirose family would know.
そうじゃスナック清美におやっさんの携帯が残ってるはずじゃもしかしたら、
Hmm.
携帯の発信履歴に何か手がかりがあるかもしれんキヨちゃんが店に戻ったら聞いてみましょうや
Yeah, that's a good thought. That's a good thought. Yuta, what do you think?
桐生の兄貴おやっさんの行きそうなところって考えたんですけど、俺はとりあえず組の事務所かなって広瀬一家の事務所ってことか
ほいじゃけど事務所じゃったら今留守が誰もおらんですけ
I mean, maybe that's why, because it's all
お
locked
や
up.
さん鍵持っとらんけ事務所には
I'm sure he could get in. He must have his
おやっ
methods.
さん鍵持ってねえんだっけ
Hmm.
そういや事務所留守にするなんて今までなかったもんな
それに
Alright.
傭兵連合会もずっとおやっさんを探しとるんじゃ事務所なんかにおったらもうとっくに捕まっとるぞ
I
お
guess.
前他に心当たりの場所はないんか
すいません桐生の
But I mean, if no one's broken in, then no one's really checked, have they? Oh, he's still got his model ship here. Look at that. I guess he finished it. He moved it under the table here. That's sick. Extremely cool.
ああ墓地の方なんてどうじゃろうあそこは外から死角になっとるし、人通りも少ない
確かにあそこはめったに
it's true.
人が来ないからな
調べてみてもええかもしれん
Yeah, the best bet so far.
あそうじゃ喫茶アポロ行ってみたらどうじゃ
喫茶アポロは、おやさんがいつも出前取る店じゃ確かに喫茶アポロのマスターなら何か知っとるかもしれんの
喫茶アポロは商店街にある行ってみる価値ありそうじゃ
All right, let's go.
桐生
Get
の
his ass.
ここ出るんすかなら俺らも行きます 表にはまだ本家の連中がいるでしょうし。
いや、俺一人でいい。お前ら他にも親分のいそうな場所を考えててくれ。
I can handle it. I don't need you guys stepping on my heat moves.
俺と違ってお前らはこの町で生きる陽明
Yeah, Kiryu's still an outsider.
これ以上上に弓引かねえ方がいい。
Alright, so we got a few different places we could try. I'm gonna head out this way first. Then I can go to the pawn shop and get some heals. They do have a drugstore here, but it's closed during the night. So, can't rely on that right now. It's almost always nighttime here. Whenever we're doing things here, anyway. I guess I'll fill up on my coffee. Only have one fight left in me. Or in it, I guess. Out of the way, I'm drinking. Out of my way, I'm having coffee in the middle of the night. I haven't slept in my entire life. Hello, I'm here to buy. Right, you've got staminans as well. It's the same heals that they have at the pawn shop back in Kamurocho. Just these extra accessories they have here, I think. That'll do for now. But we don't even have like a Popo or equivalent where I can get shitty heals from any time of day. It's tough living out in the country. I mean, shit's locked, so I guess it's not there. Can't break this window yet. This door. Okay, I guess we'll check down this way then. We'll just loop around to all of them. Wow! Is this a cat? Oh no, it's a guy. Probably for clan creator. Sure, I'll talk to you. Might as well get rid of you. It's not a cat. I assume there's going to be something to introduce the fact that there's also cats here. Before they start showing up, maybe. There's all kinds of places a cat could be chilling in Onomichi. Such a comfy, cat-coded zone. Nice spin, bro. Too bad you missed. Yeah. The stun heat moves that I never get to do. Oh, God. God, I love the particle effects on extreme heat. You're surprisingly polite. Well, I can tell you you're not going to get any stronger because I'm never going to use you. Samurai. Okay. Yeah, I'm never going to use you. So, tough luck on that one. I've put you in purgatory. With the florist. Hello.
Kiryu-san.
Mama, 親分の携帯あるか?
そこのカウンターに置いたままだけど。
Probably just gonna be locked.
ちょっと見せてもらうぞ。
Yep, doesn't look like he set up a password. I'll just look at the call log. Okay, he's careless. This is the number for Kiyomi's bar. Must have been when she called him after he went missing. Right. Wait, that's the only call in the whole log. He deleted the log. Nothing else on here. Even the address book is empty. So he deleted everything on it and chose to leave it behind. That's odd.
いえ、ずいぶん前から持ってると思うけど、そういえばいつもデータを初期化してるって言ってた。遊んでるのがバレるとめんどくさいからって。
So it's not unusual for him to do that either. Rose-san's phone didn't turn up anything. Maybe I should look somewhere else. Alright, one of the other places then. Yeah, that's the cemetery, so I guess we'll go there to the cafe that he likes. Oh, another man? You want to fight? I'll fight you. Damn right I've seen a bit of blood. This shit used to be white. Ow. I didn't want to just grab him and smash him into a wall. Maybe just end it like that. No, no. Gotta give them credit. They don't go down that easily. Relatively strong. Come on, then. Bring something out. Bring something out. Bring something out. Why don't you bring something out? Why don't you bring something out? Okay, that was very slow. I was trying to tiger drop. Oh, I interrupted this thing. Oh, that was a grab. Can't tiger drop that. Wish you could. I'm poking him. I'm poking him. There you go. That... He has quite a lot of health. This Jono. Cousin of Bono. If you're just going to stand there and take the beating, then I will deliver the beating unto you. Oh, I guess I was too late. I thought it was going to be too early. Maybe that made me hesitate. Okay, now you're... Oh, fuck. Now you're attacking a lot. That's not how I wanted that to end. Wanted my cool tiger drop finish. You enjoyed that? You a masochist? I was just beating the shit out of you. Okay. I will never use you, Jono. Probably, you know, Jono. But, it's not what I'm gonna... Well, I'm never gonna refer to him again. Most likely, because we're never gonna see him again. But, you know. Anyway, onto the cafe. Unless I get involved with some goons. I'm getting involved with goons. Just try to wipe them out as quickly as possible. Good old two-man heat moves. This is how it is when you don't have companions stepping on your heat moves. Ow. That's it. Let's finish you off. You just dropped this? Hey, you dropped this? Let me give it back to you. You've got a coat pocket in there somewhere, right? I'll make a new one for you. Iron plate. Trash. What dropped over here? Iron plate. Trash. Great. Just what I like. Another one. I'm just going to keep doing these as I find them. Okay. That's really what you want. I'll give it to you. Can I... Oh, I was going to say, can I pick that up? And then it just shattered. Oh, that also just shattered. That's what I was trying to pick up next. Might be a pickup that calls for extreme heat. Oh, broke his back with a trash can. I'll never walk again, but I'll fight for you if you want. Okay. Tomotsu. I will never see you again. Scattered 5 leaders, though. That's good. Here we are. Hello. Where is he? Why are you just standing outside the front of the door? You guarding it? Hmm. We lost track of him. You kidnapped a baby. You just say you kidnapped a baby? Would that be enough to get more info? Oh no, he's just nice. He'll give us the info anyway. Oh, never mind. Looks like he hasn't been here. Let's check somewhere else. Graveyard it is then. So either he's gonna be there or he's gonna be in none of the places. I need to drink my coffee. There we go. Don't talk to me if I've gone 3 fights without a coffee. Oh no! Sub-story? Oh, it's this sub-story! Oh shit! I didn't know he was here. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. It's him. Someone who inherited a tofu business. This is established law that his family had a tofu business. Because it's an initial D reference. Because it's fucking Pocket Circuit Fighter. He's here, and he's really old now. Yeah! It's Pocket Circuit Fighter. He's here.
もしかしてカズマくん
Hmm.
久しぶりだな。初めて会ったのってあれバブルの頃だから。
Yeah, it was ages
もう
ago.
30年前くらいになるのか。
I mean, we met him in Kiwami 1 as well. He might have been in Kiwami 2, but obviously that game hadn't come out yet. Maybe that's it.
ついこの間のように思い出せるさ。
Yeah. Yeah! Oh, it was 2 years ago I did that. Oh, man. He's aged so much, and Kiryu's... He has aged, but not that much. Unless he was older then. Older than Kiryu then. Brother.
お互い様だ。お前だって昔あった覇気がなくなってるぞ。
Yeah.
そうかな。まあ人は変わるからね。
Yeah, he's more casual now.
こんなところで再会するとは。
Yeah, it's an initial D joke with the tofu.
しばらくしてから実家の広島に帰ってきたんだよ。そういうカズマくんは広島には観光会？いや、ちょっとした用事でな。
Yeah, we'll be able to hang out together. Me and Fighter.
じゃあ今度時間が合えばゆっくりご飯でも。
Hey, Daddy.
Oh, shit!
Daddy?
He has a son? Also, why is he talking like that? Oh my god. He had sex. He's not a virgin anymore. Yeah, they even call back to that. But yeah, why is your son such a freak? Capital F freak.
Daddy?
Ugh.
Who is this Dandima?
Your English is terrible.
お父さんの昔の遊び仲間さ、カズマくんっていうんだ。
カズマおじさん、はじめまして。Nice to meet you.
Yeah, that one wasn't so bad.
なんかすごい子だな。びっくりしたかい？家庭の方針で毎日英語教室に通わせていてね。英語教室。
We did.
あれ、そういえばさっきと今日の英語教室はどうしたんだ？
それは
Oh?
こんなところにいたの？
Uh-oh.
マミ
Oh no.
しないと英語教室
Overbearing
マ
mother.
ミの負担を増やさないで
Abusive parents. Great.
でも口答えしないの。いい先と時代はグローバル社会なのよ。英語くらい喋れないと落ちこぼれてダディみたいなしがない。
Oh, I want to beat the shit out of her. He sucks so bad.
マミ、僕英語教室に行くよ。
They're both suffering under this wretched woman. How do we get her out of his life?
それに道草食ってる暇があったら一つでも多く豆腐を売って学費を稼いでちょうだい。
Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Kill. It's just one of those characters where I just want to kill them and I don't care about anything else. Destroy. Crush. Kill.
いや、今のはお前の奥さんか？なかなかきつそうな人だったが。
Pretty intense.
そうだね。でも優しいところもあるんだよ。
Such as?
息子の先と立派な大人にさせるため気を張って。
I don't know about that.
大変だからね。そんなことはないと。
No, I'd rather he be like you than her. She's awful. She shouldn't have children.
カズマくん、久々に会えて嬉しかった。しばらくこっちにいるならまた顔を見せに来ておくれよ。ああ、わかった。豆腐売るの頑張れよ。ポケサーファイター。
Yep.
ありがとう。
And we still just call him that. That's still just his name. Yeah, good to see you. Wait, does he sell tofu? Oh my god, he does sell tofu. Fujisawa tofu. Because, yeah, in initial D, it's Fujiwara tofu, right? Homemade tofu from Pocket Circuit Fighter Shop. Fujisawa tofu. Yeah, I'll buy a full stock of tofu. Just for you, buddy.
毎度ありがとう。
Just to make things easier for you. It's fucking crazy. Crazy that he's just... Oh, yeah, my drink. Sorry, I was distracted. Distracted by Pocket Circuit Fighter. Didn't get to have my drink. My Dwinkie. Yeah, let's... I don't know. I guess we'll continue. We'll see what happens with the story. I'm not... Oh, that's probably the guy that cost 1 million yen to join the team. Or it might be that guy. No, that guy's got a dot on the radar. He's just another guy to fight. Let's press forward with the story a little bit. We'll probably wrap up soon, though. My Dwinkie. Did I hear that right? Yeah, my Dwinkie. His Dwinkie. Get owned. I simply run past you. Vanish into the alleys. This is Cemetery Takashiro mentioned. That's another guy to fight. Won't bother with that right now. Oh, and the coolant. Have another Dwinkie. Thank you for the Dwinkie. I'll have a Dwinkie. Oh! What the hell? Ghost? Main plot ghost? We're fighting a ghost in the main plot. What the hell? Why do you make that sound? What the hell? The Curse of Onamichi. What do you mean, sub-story? Huh? They just fall asleep? That was a sub-story? Huh? What? Huh? What the hell? More confirmed 100% real paranormal activity. Need a break, legit sweating. Not spoiling the game. One of the bosses had a surprise second phase. Had you panicking? Hey, yeah. Good shit. Then it is real. I guess I just accidentally wandered into a sub-story. I guess. How long was I out? Everyone know this ghost? And there was a kid hiding out here a little bit ago who got lost. I was told to come here for the story. Pirates, you say? Pirate Yakuza in Onomichi? It doesn't sound quite right. Give it a few more years. Pirates? Yeah? Fight the ghosts so they can calm down and rest in peace? You're not a ghost pirate, are you? Huh. Go see the ghosts at the cemetery. Can I do that now, or do I need to, like, leave and come back, or do it another time? Also, I want to like look up about the fishing, like, just in case I happen to accidentally miss it somehow. Again, I feel like it's something they would introduce over the course of the story, with it being such a big high effort thing. But I just want to check. Where is it on the guide? Spearfishing. There we go. This minigame can only be done in the daytime, so you won't see it until day comes up in Chapter 4. So I could have done it ages ago. I could have done fishing ages ago. They just didn't. They just don't introduce it to you. So I can't do it now. We won't be able to do it until daytime, so it'll probably be next chapter or something. But we will be able to do fishing. Okay. I guess next time we'll, like push the story enough forward that we can actually do that. That'd be fun. Yeah, we got all the different spear guns for that too. Yeah. Okay, I think we'll call it here. I'm tired, unfortunately. But you know, it's again, I don't have to worry too much about it because we did 2 of this week, and we might do 2 of this again next week. I don't know. I'll figure out the schedule when the time comes, of course. But we'll be back again tomorrow, as well, doing some FSM remake. Yes. It was that was also the first thing we did this week. Feels like I did it ages ago. But regardless, yeah, we'll finish there for today. So, till next time, hope you have a very lovely morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day it might happen to be, wherever you are, and I'll see you around. Goodbye. Great stream. Thank you for hanging out. Goodbye. Oh, I was going to press my stop button, but it doesn't work because my stream deck deleted it. Thanks, Elgato. I got to end the stream manually.